Engage.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Winners Don't Use Drugs, presented by Engage Gaming. This is episode 42.
In video and audio.
What kind of audio?
Crystal clear clarity.
Maybe.
Yes, no, definitely.
Hopefully. There may not even be video. So
No, there will be video.
Hopefully.
Okay.
We have said it. We're going to do it. It's going to happen.
Okay.
We have decreed. I'm going to start decreeing things now.
We'll make it work.
Yes, we will. But why are we here in video today?
Because Zach said we need to start the podcast back up.
Zach did say that, and I agreed because I love it. And Steven's here.
Yay.
But this is a special occasion.
Oh, really?
Yes. Halo came out, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Halo did come out with the multiplayer.
We've been playing a lot of Halo.
A lot of Halo.
The multiplayer version of Halo came out.
And then, what, a week from now, basically?
Yeah. The campaign comes out.
Less than a week, yeah.
You know what else comes out on December 8th that I just saw that I thought was very suspicious?
What?
The new Call of Duty map for Warzone comes out on the 8th as well.
Those bitches.
They know what
They
they're
know what
doing.
they
Oh,
doing.
they know what they're doing.
They know what that's all right, though. That's all right.
I respect it, though. I respect it.
You know.
Different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, I don't think you have some crossover, but not a whole lot.
Probably not. But I do think they're trying to, like, steal whatever thunder they can.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But, I mean, technically,
That was
they're not stealing a whole lot because we're only getting a campaign.
Oh, I
It's
thought
not
we're
like
getting game modes and stuff, too.
I'm sure we will.
That was
Well, nobody
like,
really knows what we're getting multiplayer-wise.
Yeah.
That was like Nintendo releasing Sora the day the Nicktoons game came out.
Oh, my goodness. That's, hey. Nintendo, that's a little rough right there.
Hey,
That's a little mean-spirited.
But, yeah,
Nintendo don't fucking play.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to what happens next Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I just want like custom playlists, really.
Didn't they just add a play mode, though, for, like, they took out Fiesta, and they added, somebody said they're supposed to be adding, what is it, Smash Ball or something?
Really?
Yeah.
What's Smash
cool.
Ball?
I've never played it, but I just saw
Smash Ball or Griff Ball?
Is that what it's called?
Are they really adding Griff Ball?
Yes,
Griff Ball?
it's something about you got to use
It's
the
like,
hammers. And,
yeah, it's like soccer, and it's an oddball variant.
Oh, that's that. Is that mode?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So there's like an oddball type thing, and you have to use the hammers to get them into. It's like Rocket League, but for Halo.
Oddball?
Your favorite mode?
It's not
Oddball.
actual oddball though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But can you hurt each other with the hammers? Like, can you?
Yeah. It's like Rocket. It's basically Rocket League for Halo.
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. There was they're still doing stuff apparently for the Master Chief Collection.
Really?
Yeah, like they have. Does the Master Chief Collection have skins? Because it showed some stuff talking about skins for it for the
they
battle
do.
rifle and for your backpack, which I didn't know there was a thing having a backpack in there.
Yeah, there's skins in that.
Yeah, I never knew that. I thought
Wait, a Master Chief Collection or Halo 5?
Master Chief Collection, because it said that the backpack was for Halo 3, and I think it was not the battle rifle. I think it was a sniper rifle, but I think that one was for like Halo 2 or maybe something else. I can't remember exactly, but I thought skins only started happening, and I know there was some in Halo 5 because I saw like, was it the pizza gun and stuff like that?
Yeah. They've had skins and loot boxes in Halo 5.
Yeah, which I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like,
But you get a shitload of the loot boxes for just playing the game.
oh really?
Yeah.
That's
You
pretty
don't have to. Honestly, you really don't have to put any money into it. You get a shitload of stuff. From the brief time I played Halo 5.
That's the first Halo I really actually sunk any time into stuff.
Was it, what, Infinite?
Yeah,
How you liking it?
I like it a lot.
Even Oddball?
Fuck
Especially,
Oddball.
I don't get the, I don't get the
No,
hate.
you know what? It's not. I don't hate Oddball.
Especially Oddball to Recharge.
I don't hate Oddball. I hate playing Oddball 7 times within 10 matches.
Well, last time we played a bunch of Slayer.
Well,
I don't even
the
think we
times-
played Oddball.
No, we haven't
last
played
time.
Oddball in a while.
It's
But I
probably 'cause
know.
you was complaining.
But yeah, they listening.
If Alexa can hear me talking to someone about hereditary baldness and then start sending me, don't worry about my hairline, look at the length.
Well, yeah, she's worried about you, man. She don't want you to lose those locks.
Well, first and foremost, the only thing I have is Amazon. I don't even have like an actual Alexa thing, but through my phone.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I do. I'll get it.
You go to Amazon, you got Alexa.
That's true. Actually, that's probably more right. If you're using the app, it's probably like it's the same thing. But what do you think? We're gonna not put it in there?
Yeah, that's true.
So they heard you complaining about eyeball.
Yeah. I got a lot of pool in the industry.
But we're all enjoying it. Looking forward to the actual release next week. Hopefully, we get more game modes. Hopefully, they add a Slayer game mode and then more custom stuff. I don't know if we're gonna get a lot of the custom stuff right away.
Well, you said Forge is technically season 3.
Yeah.
So
That's
is this the start?
to.
All right. So have we been in preseason? Is my question.
No, season 1 started already.
Season 1
officially started. Okay.
Yeah, it's preseason season 1.
Well, because I was looking at a Battlefield video and they were talking about the fact that Battlefield is technically in preseason.
Oh, really?
Like their preseason is 3 weeks.
Did you see the? So they came out and said that they can't do a BR mode.
Yep.
But then somebody made it a BR mode in the portal.
Yep.
They can't do a BR mode. Why?
They just said that they couldn't do it. But then somebody
they can't have scoreboards, so I mean, I kind of believe them.
We have a topic for today. I just want people to know that this isn't
a lot of stuff has happened since the last podcast.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Since
our last pod,
since the last podcast.
That is not the banger way to say it.
That's not the right
That's
way
what
to say that either.
I've been waiting for that because let me tell you, bud, last time I heard that was a while ago, and I hate it, but I also need it because I know that we're doing the pod.
Podcast.
Anyways.
Battlefield.
No, we should wait. Hold up. We should not call it the banger cast. It's just phrasing.
The banger cast. What you mean? It does sound like a some sort of like porn podcast.
It sounds like a great idea. Copyright, patent pending, not you use what express written consent of Engaged Gaming Incorporated, LLC.
You're looking at me.
There we go. That's what I thought about that.
The banger cast.
You keep saying it.
Actually,
I do like that. What?
It's got like some. For some reason, I think it's like some bus involved, and the bus is like honking the horn.
Now you started copyrighted friends with somebody else. We're not gonna do that.
So, you were saying
Battlefield has made a lot of questionable choices, right? Yeah. And I haven't seen anything like that makes me want to go play that game, and I was so excited. But Halo has washed out that dirty taste.
Yeah, I'm really glad Halo came out.
It's funny, is like we all just hated Vanguard. And like, oh God, thankfully we can play Battlefield a week before it comes out. We only play 10 hours because it's through the Game Pass, but we can play it. Dude, and we were all debating, like, should we buy this game?
But even though it was, let's be clear. There are things that we actually really did enjoy. Hazard mode
was good.
There's a problem. There's a problem with hazard mode taking so long to get you into a match, which shouldn't make sense if you look at how many concurrent players have been playing. Maybe they just weren't playing hazard mode. I don't know. I just feel like the build up time for hazard mode was taking too long. But it's a great mode. After that, though,
there's not much to leave.
There's not a lot in there.
Yeah.
And then so I saw the thing about them talking about, one, they can't give us scoreboards in a shooting game, in a multiplayer shooter. We can't know how we're doing. And then people tried to say that that's good because people would just focus on their score and get kills and not do the objective. Well, first and foremost, if you play Battlefield, if you want to be on top of the leaderboards, you got to get a lot of kills to compensate for not doing the objective. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Because you get way more points for doing objectives in Battlefield, more so than
any other type of objective type game.
Yeah, like
this is the way it should be. If it's in objective mode, you should get more points for doing the objective than getting kills. Call of Duty. I'm talking to you.
They know, bud, and they don't care.
They're on their own little.
Yeah, they've been decided they don't care about none of that.
That's all right, though.
But anyway, they disappointed us a lot in a lot of different ways. And thankfully, Halo came out right before.
Yeah, and it's been really fun.
During the 20th anniversary, they announced that
20 years. Why don't you say that?
Releasing the multiplayer
you
early.
Have to say that.
Where did they release it? Like 3 weeks before the release?
Yeah. Crazy.
And it's had some
surprise.
makeups. It's there's some disconnects, but it doesn't happen a lot.
Well, they've done a few patches to kind of fix that issue because it seems like it happens less and less as we went.
But what is the biggest complaint about Halo? Is the Battle Pass.
Ooh.
You're in a good spot if your biggest complaint about your game is the Battle Pass.
It is actually, yeah.
Or how slow the Battle Pass.
That's really what it was. They made
it was
the Battle
just
Pass
the slowness.
6 month Battle Pass, which we've been conditioned to take basically like 60 to 90 days for battle passes, which is actually kind of absurd when you think about it. Like that just speaks to like how many battle passes Call of Duty wanted to squeeze out of 1 year.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and Rainbow does the same thing.
They do quarterly?
They do. Their seasons are quarterly.
I don't think is Call of Duty quarterly, because that felt like they was
It
like
doesn't feel like it's quarterly.
I think
It
it was
feels
every
like
2
it's-
months.
I feel like it's like every 2 months. Yeah.
It might be. I don't know. I don't play Call of
Well,
Duty.
you know, I
enough.
think it's 75 days is what it was.
It is 75 days.
75 days.
Because it's 75 days, and then
So 2.5
it stops
months.
for like there's no
There's not a battle pass.
there's no battle pass, and then it and the
for like
new
what,
starts.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
they do like a
something
little
that.
patch or something.
So it is quarterly,
Yeah,
but they give you like less than the actual 3 months. Okay.
Everything we've said made it sound worse
yeah.
than what we originally thought it was. The more we talk about it,
Nah, no, I'm not just gonna sit here and rag on Call of Duty because we did have some fun with Black
Bro,
Ops.
Black
We had
Ops-
a lot of fun. with
Cold War was fantastic. Well, shoot, Modern Warfare was fantastic.
Yeah, Modern Warfare was good.
And
fun.
it's just they decided to go back to World War II, which, to be fair,
It wasn't that bad.
it's not that bad. Plus,
That's not our main complaint about
the single
game.
player is actually like a really good experience.
Well, their campaigns are always freaking good.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. They're keeping that standard. It's just they just want you to die so much.
Oh, that's so. If you thought Call of Duty was hectic before, go to Blitz mode on a smaller map
Das House.
on Das House and see what happens. It's
First of
fucking
all, they told
blood
us
and sweat and
12v12
ass and everywhere.
on a 6v6 max map.
Yeah,
Max, and 6v6 is pushing. It's really a 4v4 map. If we want to be completely honest,
It's a gunfight map,
it's a gunfight
it's a
map.
gunfight map. You got light machine guns,
and they don't have
grenades,
gunfight though.
And they don't-
fucking-
So they
fucking
decided to
bombs
put
falling
12v12
down.
on it instead.
It's insane. It's pure anarchy.
And the other thing is like there are things about that game that encourages spawn killing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The intel, which
The
you can
intel,
get
yeah.
really early into that game, like that perk literally tells you where they're spawning from. No UAV required. No kill streak. It just tells you where they're spawning from.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to do. Like,
That's usually everybody's complaint about a game is spawn kill.
spawn killing.
Yeah. Let's make it easier.
Although to be fair, you're gonna be spawning all over the place anyway, so I guess it don't really matter.
oh, it does because
Not on that map, probably.
because of that. People are always trying to go where you spawn at. The game gets confused and it spawns you in the enemy section.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna spawn right between y'all, and I'm on the other team.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That happened a lot.
Yeah, you'll get spawned, and you're looking right at an enemy.
And they looking at you.
Oh shit!
What? Larry put the video up. He literally like spawned and looked down and started getting shot and died.
Nice.
It's quick.
But anyway, it's not all gloom and doom. You know, like we said, Halo came out, and it's been fantastic
Yep.
so far.
I think it's the shooter of the holiday season.
Oh, definitely.
Because
don't-
you know a bunch of shooters always come out during the
Yeah,
holiday
yeah.
season, and I think Halo probably takes the cake so far, and it hasn't even
Nah,
officially released yet.
It's gonna
Has
go to
officially
It's
released.
gonna go to Vanguard. It's gonna go to Vanguard.
You think like actual awards, or you mean like?
Oh, I think
like,
actual
like
awards
in
will
the
go to
in the
Vanguard.
words of the people, because like there is ways you can see what the people are actually doing. Since now like all of the concurrent player lists and all that stuff is usually available. We can see it like
I think-
Battlefield.
I think
Well,
it's like
Vanguard will
half
probably
of
get
their
or Call of Duty will get the numbers because of Warzone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, see, they can kind of cheat the system that way.
But the thing is, though, when they're playing Warzone, if the data shows the players playing Warzone and not Vanguard,
It's on the title screen, so it don't matter.
that's true.
It's all on title screen, baby.
Well, the reason why I brought that up is like Battlefield had its peak was 100K players concurrent, and now it's at a steady 25,000.
Oh,
Yeah, I believe it.
that sucks.
Bro, that's not even.
Dude, it's a
game hasn't been out a month.
it's a $60 watered down version of.
No, guys, look, scoreboards and all chat, they're legacy features. Okay, we may bring them back in the future if the people want it, but I don't.
People are
think
saying they want it. That's why
I don't think the
bringing-
people
brought
want it. I don't think the people want it.
Okay.
I don't think they want it, so we're not gonna put it in. Okay,
Okay. Sure.
I don't think they want it.
That's fair. That's fair. Anyways, enough about shooters. I want to talk about some fighting games.
Fighting games.
So me and Steven, we got to play King of Fighters beta last weekend.
Oh yeah. We did.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. The wasn't a fan of the character selection, but it was
Because Terry Bogard wasn't part of that.
well, not even that. It was just
It was a weird cast, but you know what? I liked it. It made me try characters I probably wouldn't have never tried in the first place.
I think that's probably the
that's
reason
true.
why they did it.
Yeah.
Because they're newer characters. Like if you played King of Fighters before, you don't have like the incentive to really play their new character. And they've made a lot of new characters over at least the past 3 games. They've made a handful of new characters.
Yeah. It's kind of like a reboot of the series. Sort of.
Yeah, and so like I'm kind of like you. Like if I'm not forced to play these characters, I might every once in a while try. But for the most part, because it's King of Fighters, I have like literally a dozen characters that I already would like to play every time I start a King of Fighters.
See, I don't. I'm fairly new to King of Fighters. Yeah. I've never really sat down and played one before. So to me, it didn't really matter. Like I just
very true.
Pick characters that look cool and I played them. I don't even remember their fucking names.
Steve just want people from King of Fighters 97, 96.
I do.
You like? You got Sherman, you got Chris, you got Yoshiro.
She was fun. Sherman was fun.
Yeah, Sherman's always fun because she's been gone for like 3 games.
Yeah,
3 or 4 games.
Actually. I think that was the character I didn't like was Shermie.
The one that's got the hair covering her face.
Yeah, she's really weird.
Yeah,
that's right. It was. She's a grappler.
Yeah, and she's like, as Nolan said, you have to be right on them before her command grabs to work.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is, I mean, that's kind of her because she does a lot of damage too.
Oh yeah, she does.
How did y'all feel about the auto combos?
They're fine. They weren't. I would say out of all games that have auto combos, it's probably the hardest one to pull off.
Really?
You're right. Like for me at least, like it wasn't like you just spam a button and it comes out. You actually had to like time it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and you have to be like in range, and if you're not in range, you're just gonna sit there and whiff and do the same move.
Yeah,
over and over.
it doesn't happen all the time. Like you actually have to
kind of
try.
Like,
there's an actual pattern to it.
Because like if you have like fighters, Dragon Ball fighters, for example,
you just spam it
just
and
do the whole combo from the other side of the screen. They'll just still do it.
Yeah. And King of Fighters, you have to connect, and you have to have the right timing.
Okay. It didn't feel like it was just like an auto thing. Like you actually had to,
try
to do it.
But I think King of Fighters has a place that is always different enough from the other 2D fighters for me to where I'm expecting I'm always excited for a new King of Fighters.
I feel like it's like a Street Fighter Blaze Blue mix where it feels like Street Fighter, but it has enough character uniqueness as Blaze Blue.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
that it keeps it fresh.
They also went out of their way to make their commands infinitely different besides like quarter circle stuff.
Yeah, go for half circle, back, forward, up, down, down, left, right.
The Arx's games kind of adopted that for their supers.
Yeah, there's a lot of half circle stuff. But it comes out in February, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
so we'll definitely have it on our monthly whenever that happens. And
most definitely.
I'll probably dive into it a little bit. I don't think I'll dolphin dive into it, but I'll play it a little bit.
You at least need to play the full release and see all the characters that they have. See some that you
full
like.
Release.
I can't wait for my full release.
Me and Steven will play it the day it gets released, and Zach will play the first time. Then when we do it the second time, he'll be like, I'm good. Because
what I really want to dolphin dive into, which it sucks because we're probably 2 years away, a year and a half. Nah, I say 2023.
I think
2025, baby.
Well, I think depending on how fast they narrow down their roster and how fast because sometimes games like fighting games, for example, right? Once they kind of get their everything kind of fleshed out, they kind of just get into production mode, and you can kind of see it sometimes getting faster than normal. I think
what we're talking about is Project L. We never even mentioned it.
We're too excited.
Project L, the League of Legends fighting game, coming out. Like I said, probably a year and a half away.
I think we'll know E3 2022 or whatever
it'll come out February.
Whatever event that Riot decides around that time, like if they're doing something, because this was announced after they showed after their
Arcane premiere.
After the finale of Arcane, basically.
Yeah. Well, they announced the game Evo of last year.
Yes, they did. And then, so that was like a full year.
Or they announced that they're even working on something.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty much.
I think they showed some screenshots.
They did.
They showed because they showed Katarina and Darius and Ari.
Yes, they did show Ari.
And then in the new footage, you're seeing Echo and Jinx added to that.
I don't think Katarina's in this footage, is she?
She's not in this footage at all. So I don't know if she got cut or if she just wasn't shown.
I think it would be very hard for them to show her and she be cut. Even if she doesn't come out with the release, I think that she's probably going to be on the docket.
Oh, yeah. She'll be in the roster in one way. Or they
may not have nailed down her actual play style.
Because I believe from listening to the interview / presentation or whatever you want to call it, that they scrapped this game 2 or 3 times before they landed on what type of format they wanted.
Yeah, I can see that.
Those early steals look like they were trying to do some Street Fighter 5 or maybe even more so Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
Like had that kind of vibe to it.
And now the new direction feels more of like an MVC3.
Yeah.
Which we definitely need one. I know you guys like a Blaze Blue cross tag or whatever it is. I just couldn't get into that, so I'm excited for this.
Yeah, and I say MVC3, but it's only 2 characters. It seems like I think that's what they said. There's only 2 characters, so you're not switching out 3 different ones, but you're still switching out and doing assist combos and
yeah. I don't think it's a full
outs.
tag or anything like that. I think it's it's more like King of Fighters actually.
No.
where
They completely switch spots.
Yeah, you didn't see that combo?
Yeah, like they like
go back and look at it.
Oh, you got it? It's before that. Oh, I think it's before they start showing Darius's moves.
Yeah, it's an actual swap out.
You'll have to point it out to me.
Anyways, but it's supposed to be more like Marvel vs. Capcom with assist combos. They'll show it here eventually.
Yeah, they will.
Anyways, we can keep going.
Yeah. Keep going. I'm excited because we all have played League of Legends
A long time.
like season 1, preseason 1 actually.
Yeah, I'm just off and on and all. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Zach's definitely played it consistently way more than especially.
No,
me.
we just play ARAM. We just play.
Yeah, you guys play ARAM
Just
now.
play a different mode.
We don't even play. I play TFT all the time.
It's true.
Trying to grind it, man. Zach's gonna go pro in Summoner's Rift. I'm gonna go pro in TFT.
That's not happening at all.
The dream is dead.
I'm terrible.
Yeah. You literally sound like me an hour ago. Yeah, I'm terrible at this. As I'm just getting worked from every scene.
But what we decided to do today is we want to run through the cast of League of Legends and kind of give our input of who we think should make the fighting game roster and
Yes.
who we think maybe probably doesn't deserve to be there.
I'm gonna counter as
Theory
much.
craft on maybe some of their moves.
Ooh, yeah. I've been brainstorming. You know, I hate y'all, but you know, I've been brainstorming because I know the people I'm gonna pick for my who I want. I've already made peace with the fact that they won't be in there. Okay, it's okay. But
All right. Well,
Watch all
before
your characters
we
be
go
up
through the
there.
cast, who's your number one want?
you already know who my number one is. He's not gonna be in it.
Who?
I think I can see.
Indeed,
I can see a space
wise
for him.
decision.
He could be in there.
Yeah, I think there's a spot for a weird mechanical.
But see, here's the thing. I have a weird thing, and I know that is gonna trump what potentially could happen. So
We're talking about Heimerdinger for
We're-
people that don't.
If you don't play League of Legends, I'm talking about Heimerdinger because I have an affinity for turret-based characters. I like summon characters and turret characters, and he's a little nerdy dude, which also goes into another one of my insecurities. So he feels like me. We out
Except for
here.
a scientist,
Yeah, he's a scientist, according to my calculations.
You just need the mustache.
I feel like I would get certain uncomfortable looks if I had a Heimerdinger level mustache.
Maybe.
Plus, we already have a real life Heimerdinger. Ricky's dad.
He does look a lot like Heimerdinger.
Yeah.
How about
Piltover version though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Me? I think the character I probably want most has a good chance of getting in. I'm going with Vi.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's mine too.
Is it?
Yeah, she's one of my favorite
But
characters.
she is. You know what? We watched Arcane. Well, me and Zach did. Steven,
I haven't watched it yet. Don't say that.
yeah. But it showcases Vi in such a great way that I feel like this is.
I even loved her before the show too.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
always been a solid character. Steven always played her, so I just kind of
Yeah, she's one of my top players.
Yeah, she's fun.
Oh yeah. And she came out around the time, if I'm not mistaken, around the time of Riven, which was like when they started getting more combo style champions, like hand to hand kind of fighting. Like you had Riven, you had Vi, you had Yasuo. So like characters where you got to kind of know what you're doing to get the most out of them. Versus like my favorite kind of characters, which they've taken away, which I click on you. So I'm gonna do my stuff.
Oh, there's no more point click
Yeah,
shit.
that was my favorite time. Like, I play with Warwick. I'm just gonna click on you all the time, bro. You gonna take this click?
And he doesn't do that no more.
No, he does not. And apparently he's better, but I suck, so I can't play him.
Oh, apparently. But anyway, you said Vi was yours, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can go with Leona. But I don't think she's going to be in there.
See, I think that she has a good chance of being in the game because she has she has sword and shield, which I don't think anybody else really has except for old girl on the spear and shield, right? Or does she just have a spear?
Talking about Rel?
Yeah, does she just have a spear?
She just has a spear.
Yeah, nobody else has sword and shield.
Okay, so I think,
Or a lance rather.
Yeah, she has lance. So I think that she has a chance to make it just on. It gives them a different way, and I think we'll see a few weapon people because we already see Echo. We see Darius. Yeah. So, like, it's not that people need to have hand-to-hand, even though that kind of makes it, on the nose a little bit. But I think Leona has a chance of getting in there. Like how you said, if they figured out, something with Heimer, you could have a weird character. I think having a different, like, a more defensive style or more based on, like, just a different fighting style, I think Leona has a chance of getting in there.
All right, so let's just run through the champions from top to bottom.
Some of them are already in the game.
Yeah, some of them are in the game. We'll skip over those.
Smart man.
No, I don't like that.
All right, so Aatrox.
Yeah, I think he has a chance of getting in. I think he could be cool my only concern about, I know they're doing this special button thing, and he has he has combos already in the actual game.
Right.
But I think if they go all in on each character having things about them that's really unique, he has that transformation basically. Yeah. I think that could be cool. I don't think he should be regenerating health in a fighting game.
Right.
Which a few champions have that ability, and I
mean, that's an integral part of the game too.
Yeah.
So it's a different game.
Yeah.
That's why I think you have to think of it. I don't think you could think of it as League of Legends turning into a fighting game. I think you have to think of it as a fighting game pulling characters, spiritual, like their spiritual.
Oh
whatever.
yeah. Just like
Leona. Like Leona wouldn't be a good fighting game, like because she doesn't do any damage. Well, in a fighting game, she's gonna do damage.
Everybody's doing damage.
Yeah.
I just think that like some of the stuff that he does, like visually already looks cool.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I'm hoping for, and I know they're gonna do it, but I hope they do it in a way that's more like League of Legends to kind of separate themselves from fighting games, which is, I know they're going to have skins, because skins is kind of the thing anyway, but also League has made their bread and butter off skins.
Oh, yeah.
I hope that they do skins, like I hope that we get some Project L exclusive skins,
right?
At least debuting, like you can bring
right, and then bring it to League of Legends.
I hope, and I know that like Aatrox can do, like he's got some cool visual stuff already.
Oh, what's the Aatrox skin where he's like the hammerhead shark?
Yes.
Oh, that's just badass.
Yeah.
But shoot, what was I gonna say? How big do we think the roster is gonna be? I don't know where. I don't know if we saw it. I might have had to go back even further. I am pretty sure it is just like Marvel vs. Capcom, where you can switch out characters, tag in and tag out.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
We talked about it with Nolan the other day, and
we talked about it, but remember we looked at it again, and it's them switching. They're switching.
Y'all looked at it. I wasn't here.
The camera's actually switching. It's a different match or whatever.
Maybe, I don't know. I still think you're supposed to switch out. I think from what
if you can, that would be cool.
But either way, how big do you think the roster is?
League right now, it's like they have to work with 100.
Oh yeah, they have over 100. Yeah,
it's like 130, 150.
There's you can't have.
So clearly not going to have that, right? And I don't even think. Let's say if it's 150, I don't think they're going to have 50 characters off of it.
No, I think probably.
No. But because it is a potentially a tag game, right? I think it's going to be a tag game. I think that if we started with because it's going to be an even number more than likely,
right?
If we start with like a cool 30, I think that would be great.
Yeah.
I think you could start with 30.
I think that'd be a good number. I think we're going to get 20.
You think we're going to get 20?
Yeah.
I think we'll get 30.
Hold on, I know this has nothing to do with the actual current cast. Do you think somebody debuts in Project L and gets moved to League?
I can see that.
Because
they can do that.
Like with the difference between League and Valorant, Project L and Valorant is everybody's new in Valorant.
Valorant doesn't take place in the same world.
Yeah, it's completely whole different new IP, just made by the same people. So them not putting anybody from Valorant in League or vice versa makes a whole total sense.
Best believe whoever the final boss is of that story mode,
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they gonna get moved to league.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of
Because
sense.
I don't think
even if they're like a dragon or like that, it's the new Baron. Is that?
Yeah,
boss.
yeah. I don't think they'll have an existing champion be like the main bad guy. It's if it has the arcade story mode, which I'm assuming it will. But if it's a brand new characters for like the boss, he's guaranteed getting in the league.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised if we got 20. I mean, if the game is good and there's going to be content added at a decent pace, because they do have a whole little, super roster to deal with. If they start with 20 and the game is good, I don't care.
Yeah, I say if they start with 20 and add like 2 or 3 characters every 4 months, I think we're in a good place.
Yeah.
That's interesting though. How do you think they'll do that? Will it be seasons like pretty much every other fighting game, or will they do like League of Legends?
They just do it when they want to.
They just do it when they want to. They'll
I say they
work
just.
on characters.
I think they just do it as they want to and release them like League of Legends.
Yeah, I really hope, because again, this is different.
Release a
Valorant,
character
right?
at a time.
Just do it like you did League. Just release them as you decide on who you want to be next. Figure them out, make them, release them, and keep it going. Just don't because this is borrowing from the League IP. I think you need to treat it like League, because you will get a lot of League of Legends fans playing this game, and you want to keep them engaged the same way you've done with League of Legends.
Definitely.
If it ain't broke, please don't try to fix it.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Ari's already in the game. Akali, seems like an easy fit.
It's a gimme.
Ninja Girl. Oh yeah, she's definitely getting in.
Now I do have a concern,
And she has a shitload of skins.
Yeah.
when she has. So I got a fear about characters like this in this game. There are a lot of ninjas in the League of Legends universe, or at least there's a handful of them, right? I have people who I would like to see, but I think they may be harder to put in. Like, out of the ninjas, I really want Kennen.
I don't think he makes it.
But I think that one, there's going to be a surprising lack of Yordles in that
It's not
game.
gonna be a lot
I
of
believe so,
orders.
yeah.
Because I think that
There'll be more gimmicky characters, I think.
I think that one of the Yordles that probably has the best chance of getting in this game.
Nunu?
Is Nunu a Yordle?
No, yeah, I guess he's not a Yordle. Never mind.
What did you say?
Poppy.
Ooh, actually, yeah, I forgot about Poppy. But see, I think if Poppy gets in, though, do you still keep Leona?
Yeah, it's true.
You got to give up
That's
somebody.
a good idea. Well, I gotta give up
I'm
somebody.
just saying. I don't know. I'm just
Well,
saying.
I gotta do it.
I think Rumble probably has the biggest shot.
Ooh, yeah, Rumble. Yeah,
I could see that.
Because of the making the heights and stuff make sense.
Yeah.
I think him being in that suit allows you to make the heights more manageable.
I could see that.
Because the problem with Kennen is, that was like he's that big.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna be smaller than and you
But
run
also,
into the
here's the thing too. The Yordles are really popular.
Yordle.
So they gotta have some of them in there.
We'll see. Well, let's go through the list. Ashan, I can take him or leave him. I don't know if he really makes it into the game.
Now see, if they do all the special moves in the fighting game like they are in the MOBA, I mean, some of them may not translate that well, and his, I don't think it will.
I don't think it is. That's why I think he doesn't get in there, because one, I feel like, and this is just me personally. What's the other one? Samira.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, they're kind of
generic.
They're kind of design wise the same. I know they play different, but design wise they're kind of the same. So
She's like a pirate chick.
yeah.
What you trying to say?
Well, I mean, like
man?
the sword gun thing.
I could see her making it though.
Well, I could more so than
him, definitely.
yeah. He, like you said, he seems more generic than she does.
Yeah. Alistar, I can actually see
I can
a
see
world
Alistar
where he's
getting
in it.
I would
Real
love for him to
beefy
do something similar to what he does, like kind of like Zangief does in Street Fighter 5, where he's in that mode to where he takes less damage, but he has like
Give him some super armor.
like Metal Zangief in Marvel.
Oh,
Yeah, can't block though.
So I don't need a block.
Yeah, you do, because I'm gonna do beams whenever
No, I
you
don't
do.
need a block.
Yeah,
Ain't got no beams on this.
You don't know that.
Love to have a beam.
Amumu, I think he'd be a cool character to add, but I don't think
he's gonna-
I don't think he's
Yeah,
gonna
I just
make
can't
it.
Is
see
he
him
a Yordle?
translating well. No, he's
No, he's not a
Yordle.
Yordle, right?
No,
He's just.
I have no
got a
idea
big
what the
head.
hell he is.
he's not a Yordle.
He's got a big head though. Like his head is
does have a
clearly
big-
I think he'd be
large
cool like a Dulcine type character with his
That's
bandages.
him, and I know he's way down the list. But we probably won't get to him today. Vel'Koz. Either him, because I'm like, if Vel'Koz is in the game,
Vel'Koz is like a Schumer McGrath or whatever.
Shumagoria?
Shumagoria, right? But because Vel'Koz in the game was basically would be a zoner if you like try to literally translate.
Oh yeah.
So if you could give him the Dalsim approach, right? I think that works really cool. But if you do it for Mumu, I'm totally fine with that.
Anivia, no.
Yeah, nah.
Annie,
She-
probably
she fine
not.
and shit,
So, all right. So earlier, when I mentioned the Heimerdinger thing, right, a weird gimmicky character, she could be Claw Clover from Blaze Blue with the doll.
I think it'd be really hard because you're essentially getting a third member on your team.
I mean, yes, but that means Tibber, like, you again, it can't be a literal translation, right? So you can't have Tibber just out there on the field, just
No,
constantly,
he's just fucking there. He's like,
just,
Well, it could be
just
like
constantly
a-
doing burn damage on you.
Oh, yeah.
It
You
could be like
you
an
gotta
ultimate
block.
or whatever, like or a,
Could be ult,
level 3
Super.
special or whatever it is. Yeah.
and then you could control it for a little bit, and then it goes away.
Or like
again, she's really small though, so
Oh yeah,
be tough.
Well, I saw why I said that you would put him in there, and if you hit her, I mean, if you hit him, you do the damage.
well, how
to
do
the
they
bar.
do the Kid Goku in Dragon Ball Fighters?
Oh, he's short.
he's short.
Yeah, he's just short.
So-
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible. No,
We're just saying, like, if you start the game off,
you
right,
can't have a bunch of short characters though.
It's gonna throw off.
It has to be like one or two. It
And
has
you
to
gotta
be
give 'em
it has to be like 10% of the cast.
And you have to give them really low health.
Yeah, like glass cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Philios, maybe.
The changing weapon thing actually is kind of cool.
Yeah,
So you could make him very different than anybody else who uses like weapons.
yeah.
But again, I don't want a game full of dudes sitting in the back just shooting at me like,
Right. I don't want this a zoning game.
I don't. You know what I don't want?
I want zoners. Yes.
Yes, I don't.
But
want
not all of them.
I don't want injustice.
Two.
What is it? What's the dude's name? Not Deadpool. I know people. Deathstroke.
Deathstroke. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I don't want injustice. Deathstroke. Just I'm shooting guns in the back.
Then we got Ash. I don't think she makes it just because just her
Well, see,
character.
here's my thing with Ash. She's also, I think, if I'm not mistaken, she's a pretty popular character. So they're gonna try to put her in,
And she's OG.
right? So I think with her, she'll have some moves that are ranged, but I think she'll mostly be fighting like with the bow itself.
You know what?
Yeah, I
Like
could
when
We
see
have
Combos
it.
seen.
in.
We have seen. You talk about MVC, right? Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
There's
mean,
there's a template.
yeah.
He said,
I'd actually be surprised if she doesn't show up.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I could see her in it. But I honestly, I just don't know if that's the direction they're gonna go.
First of all, just in case you're wondering, we have no idea what they're going to do. We're just,
Oh, yeah,
this is
we're
all-
just speculating.
It's all speculating. This is
Yeah,
great.
Aurelian Sol doesn't make it. In.
Yeah,
Nah, he's not.
Nah, you go get him, my boy.
Azir, I can see coming
I
in.
can with,
Yeah.
with the spear thing.
Kind of like
The foot soldiers or whatever.
what's her face in MVC2? Jill.
Oh, yeah, with the
with the
zombies.
zombies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that. Okay. Definitely.
Bard would be kind of cool.
I don't think he make it.
I don't think he makes it,
He said he'd be kind of cool. Though.
but he'd be kind of
But it
cool.
would be
He'd be
kinda cool.
he'd be kind
It would
of
be cool.
If this was a platformer fighter, I could see him making it.
Oh,
Oh,
he
yeah, yeah,
definitely.
because he'd be like a
Yeah.
Pikmin
Yes, 110%.
Yeah.
or Olimar, whatever his name
Yeah,
is.
same person. We know what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
Blitz, I don't think makes it.
I actually think Blitz could be very interesting in this mode
You think so?
because, all right, so
I guess because he's a grappler.
one, you have the like if you do the pool, right? First and foremost, you're doing like a wink, wink, wink. I blinked instead of winking. I know. Mortal Kombat, right?
I like to get over here.
Yeah. But also, he has the power up fist thing.
Yeah.
So like you could do like to where he's one of these characters where like you can power up attacks and they kind of work different. Like there are things you can do with his what's already there to translate it to a fighting game.
Also, let's not forget the most important thing about Blitzcrank. Hot Rod Blitzcrank.
If we do like okay, so here let's go back to it, right? If
Just
they
saying.
do skins, right, you can't do it like the other fighting games have done it, which is just visual. We got to do it the League of Legends way, which is we have to have changes to the audio.
I say you
Yeah.
you have it like Legion where some of them are just
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
costume
they'll
changes.
cost
Some have
different.
audio.
Yeah.
They'll be different amounts
But, like-
depending on what they are.
If Blitzcrank is in the game and there's Piltover Customs Blitzcrank and you can't go ha 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 ha, ha like what are we doing? That's what this.
Oh, the
these
game's
are
gonna
things.
be trash.
Yeah.
I will forever trash this game from now until the servers close
Or until they put that in there.
or until they put it in there. Whichever one comes first.
Anyways, we got Brand next.
I think he can do good in that, but I don't see him making it. But I think Brand could be kind of cool,
Yeah.
Yeah, he could.
just because of the fire thing.
Fire.
Yeah.
Visually, it could be cool.
You just fight with fire.
Yeah, he could.
Braum.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think Brown makes it for two reasons. One, it would be hard to put him in there, but also he was just in the Ruined King, and I don't think that you will see people from the Ruined King in there just because I feel like that may be a little bit too much exposure for
Yeah.
when you got this big of a roster. I think Riot themselves may be like, look, We don't want to put the same people in every game.
Right. You had a lot of people to choose from.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Caitlyn.
I would love for her to be in it, but I don't think she'll get in.
Yeah, I find it'd be tough.
Yeah, I mean, but you could do it.
You could do it, yeah. You just have to give her more. You have to show more of her physical combat side.
Yeah.
Camille. I think she's. I mean, she's a fighter, so
Yeah.
She has a good chance.
I think she's gonna have like I can see her having the Chun-Li bounce off the wall thing.
Yeah. She'll be bouncing around,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, definitely.
Cassiopeia.
Would love to see her. I don't think she could.
Yeah,
I don't think she makes it.
same
Neither
with
Cho'Gath.
Cho'Gath, yeah.
No.
Corky, probably not.
Anybody that flies probably
Hey.
are getting in.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and cut them out.
Go ahead and let it go, my boy.
Darius is in it.
They're
Yeah.
already in it.
I would be surprised if Diana isn't in it.
I would
Yeah.
Actually, I
definitely-
wouldn't be surprised. I'd be upset.
Yeah.
I think
she'd be a good candidate.
Anybody I think that already does like melee attacks,
Yeah.
like they got to be on consideration. And then somebody who has, which they've already shown movement stuff, which may disqualify her because they've shown movement stuff. Maybe that takes her out because she does the little zip to you type of stuff. But you still have the three orb thing that you could kind of pull from. There's things about her that would be really cool, but
Yeah.
she might not make it.
Maybe not. Dr. Mundo.
Mundo could he could easily make it. I'd be happy with it. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with him and
Aatrox,
no,
gain the health.
Well, I'm not really worried about the gaining health. You don't have to add just because that's in his kit. It doesn't have to be in the fighting.
No,
game.
Just
I
pump
mean-
him up. You can just do like some sort of like changes to his moves.
well, yeah, I mean, but him and Alistar could be very similar, just like really big, beefy guys with like armor and shit.
So you said Blitzcrank and Piltover customs, right?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm gonna say about Mundo.
Oh yeah, you talking about corporate Mundo?
If Mundo's in the game and corporate Mundo ain't in the game and the audio matches corporate Mundo, like we're wasting so much time. I'm not here for it. Okay, so either do that or don't do anything.
Draven.
Welcome to the League of Draven. He probably don't make it though.
You probably don't make it.
He
But
might.
He's
He can
he's a
use
really
his
popular
blades,
character.
his glaives as actual weapons.
Oh no, I can
Yeah,
see
that's true.
them doing something with
They don't
Draven,
have to be range.
and I can see him being like insufferable in the game.
Yeah. That's the only reason I think he has a chance of making it because of his ego.
Yes. Because they can just make him just like anybody plays Draven, you don't want to lose to him because he's
Exactly.
gonna talk
He's gonna
so
be
much trash.
insufferable.
We kind of need that energy.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason I think he makes it in the game is because of his ego and his trash talking and stuff.
Because he's got a lot of
Straight
personality.
personality, yeah.
Yeah, he's perfect for a fighting game. Echo's in it. I don't think Elise
At least ain't
makes
making
it.
it.
It's her like everything that they've done for her as far as like what you have to kind of work with to a degree. Especially like her main thing is transforming into a spider.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's
like
pretty
make two whole movesets for one character, which also I think disqualifies somebody we probably gonna look at later. Well, actually, he will probably be in it for that same reason.
Who?
Jace?
Oh, I think because that's just his weapon.
Yeah, exactly. It's just his weapon.
Right.
I think you could do that way more than having the character turn
Actual
from
character model change.
yeah.
Evelyn, I don't think she makes it. I think she'd be a good fit, but
She'd be cool.
I just don't think she'll make it.
I think she could be really
Oh.
cool. Especially her since they've changed like visually and everything now from what she was. I think she'd be really cool.
But
I have a feeling that she's gonna pop in somehow. I don't know how. But I don't know. I just got a feeling.
I'd be surprised. I would actually be surprised if Evelyn makes the final cut.
Yeah.
I could see if she's DLC, sure, but in the initial roster, I'd be surprised to see.
What
her.
if they do a Guilty Gear Blaze Blue style?
What do you mean?
Where you see her in the game, like in whatever story mode they may have, and then that's like depending on how how the response is, they might slide her in. They might.
Now
be
that you
like,
mentioned
nah.
that, you'll probably see a lot of them in the story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of other characters.
Ezreal.
I feel like he's fighting game ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's super popular.
Yeah.
The teleporting thing, just his whole it's almost like
I'm
it's
afraid he'd be
Draven with more
too close to Echo though. Visually.
Yeah. Well, the thing would be how do they use that gauntlet?
Right.
Because everything about the lore with the gauntlet, he can kind of do what he wants to with it. He chooses to do more of the range stuff with it. So do they do something different to where he does more hand-to-hand stuff? I can see him being like really like doing some Chip Zainu disappearing and coming down with defeats on you and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it may save that for somebody like Zed.
Oh, see, I forgot about Zed. Another ninja that's probably going to cancel out Kennen.
Fiddlesticks.
Don't move past you, boy. You ain't going to make it.
What do you mean? I think Fiddlesticks might make it. Be like just like Faust from Guilty Gear.
I don't know.
I think it would,
I think
it'd be a good fit.
because like that's probably the only way you can make him. I think that he doesn't get in because of that.
Fiddlesticks getting in guaranteed.
Is that a Steven guarantee?
That's a guarantee, and you can take that to the bank.
All right, sure, fair enough.
I forgot about Fiora.
I mean, we might as well say lock it. Hey, you want to talk about a lock?
Yeah,
if she's not in there,
definitely,
we're wasting time.
Dude, that
what are we talking about?
That rapier is perfect.
What are we talking about?
I'm not saying that she would be a bad fit. I'm thinking more of a marketing standpoint. I don't know if she makes the final cut.
Oh yeah, she's making.
I think she doesn't make the final cut, much like I don't think Evelyn makes the final cut. Her popularity and stuff.
Ooh,
no, she's going to be in there.
Fizz better not be in there.
You know why Fiora's going to be in it? Because this next person isn't.
Who, Fizz?
And that's Fizz.
Bro, he better not be in that game.
Fizz and his fucking nimble body can go suck a dick.
Golly.
Stay in the story mode, Fizz.
I want him. You know what? We need to start talking about if people aren't in the game. Like, where do you see them? Because I think people should be represented in the game.
He can be
right?
comedy relief.
No, I'm saying like he should be in the background somewhere.
He'll be in the background of a stage.
Yeah, like he should be in the background of a stage, like at the docks or something. Like,
there you go.
Yeah, you could be
docks.
there,
yeah,
but I don't want you. I don't want you on screen.
Anyways, Galio.
I think he falls into the Mundo, Alistair, and stuff like that. Like there are cool things you could probably do with him.
Any one of them could make it, but they probably
Like a big character in the game. Like a God, what's the Street Fighter character? Abigail?
Please don't.
God.
Abigail's the worst character ever.
As long as she's not covering up the damn health bar.
Bro, it seems like you're I don't know how, but it feels like you're cheating somehow.
I would be surprised.
I'd be surprised Gameplank is in the game.
My
bad. You still on Galileo? My fault.
No, it's fine. Gameplank. So Gameplank.
How you do that to Zach, man?
I'm so sorry.
It's overridden like that. That's so fucked up.
So Gameplank. I think he'd be a good fit.
I think he's not in it because of the Ruined King.
You think?
But
So?
I think as far as like somebody who has a sword and gun,
Yeah.
I think Gameplank is a good, and the barrels and like the
Well, if that's the case, we might get Samira instead then.
yeah.
Because essentially, she's the chick version of Gameplank.
Oh well.
And she's got the Devil May Cry.
As far as like fighting game style would be,
Yeah.
they're completely
Misfortune.
different in the game.
Misfortune is also in the Ruin King, so
Well, that and
if it wasn't for that, I think Misfortune.
she doesn't. Her kit doesn't lend very well to a fighting game either.
Oh, bro, I can see her fighting like
hitting you with the pistols, and
hitting
slapping
you with
up.
the pistols and like kicking you with the heels and shit, and then coming up with a combo and just shooting you with the pistols.
I can see that. Oh, you know what she could do? She might be like Deadpool was in MVC3.
Yeah, right.
Without the like Shoryukens and stuff.
Guaranteed gonna be in there.
I know you want him in there, bud.
Oh, he's in there.
I don't know if he's in there because Darius is.
They can make him different, but Garen's gonna be in there.
He wants Garen in the game.
No, I just know he's gonna be in there. I just know he is because
I know it.
he's a beginner. He's a beginner champion. Most people are familiar with him. He's gonna be in it.
Possibly, maybe. So this next one is the weird character I think would make a good spot in the game.
As the big mode or just
No,
either or?
both. Nar. I think we see Nar. Possibly.
So you would think it was his big mode be like a
Super.
meter that happens, like if he takes enough damage, he transforms, or it'll be like a super.
I say you make it part of a super. That way you could do combos into it.
Yeah.
Like either make it a super where you turn into it and you can do what you want to, or he turns into it for the supers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Kind of like
the latter.
Gosh, what's the? It's a Marvel Mega Man on Marvel 2 on other Marvel games actually, where he transforms for the supers into. Like,
into different forms.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the Yordle type characters I think has a good chance of making it, just because he transformed to a big beast.
Yeah, I can see that.
Gragas.
Some Greg ass.
I think Gragas can make it. If they,
I can.
I think I can see them doing the Hakan route.
Yeah.
It's definitely with like the
holding
belly
the barrel.
bump and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know if he lends, from what we've seen so far, I don't know if a Hakan type character is a good fit for that.
Not the oil part, but I think the drinking of the beer, the beer to like
Power
up stuff and do stuff like you could do it mid combo to kind of tweak some stuff, resets
Possibly,
and all of that.
Yeah.
All the little weird fighting game frame stuff that they love.
Then there's Graves.
Nah, I
I
don't
don't
think he
think
makes it.
Graves make it.
I don't think so either.
Nah, I don't think Gwen makes it either.
No, I don't think. I think she'd be a cool character,
Yes, but I don't think she makes
but
it.
I don't. Yeah, I just don't think she makes it.
I think Hecarim might have a shot.
Really?
I think because Thresh is in Ruin King, and I think that like I can see them doing a Hecarim, with the like because they have somebody to do like the soul stuff, like kind of like
Even though Thresh is in Rune King, I think Thresh has a better chance than Hecarim.
With the chain.
yeah, I can see that too.
I think his kit it's probably a lot better translation.
Yeah.
I think Hecarim would be really hard to do in a 2D
What
fighter.
if he's the boss of the game? He's all big and stuff like
Mataro?
yeah, or like even like what's the boss of MVC 2?
Oh, you talking about the final boss?
Yeah,
The big,
the big one.
was it
Galactus?
Abyss?
Yeah. Actually, he was in Infinite, wasn't? No, he was in. That's 3. That
Oh,
Galactus in
okay.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 is the one where he like changes forms. He's like the dude in the suit, and then changes to the big monster. I feel like they're gonna do something
Or
weird
like
about.
Onslaught from
Yeah, where it changes like
Yeah.
you gather souls or something, and it's like, that's
Yeah,
my. That's,
put that in.
Like I said earlier, I think Heimerdinger has a chance. I think he's another one of the Yordles that has a better chance than most Yordles.
Yeah, just put him out there and he'll start slinging turrets, and you can like.
He'd
punch
be
him
definitely
kick him
a
and knock him
zoning
out.
character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He would require a lot of setup, like for you to get the
When you
most
put him
out
in
of
2
him.
combos.
He'd be like,
he's dead.
what's that character they just released on Guilty Gear, where you had to control like the balls and shit?
What's her name?
Oh, okay, Jack O'Lantern.
Yeah,
Jacko.
I think it'd be something similar like that, where you control like different turrets and they do different things.
I can see that. I think Illawarra.
I think Alawi should make it.
I think she should. I think the Ruin King thing.
Is she in that?
Yeah, she's one of the main characters.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she is.
To me, sometimes I feel like she's more the main character than Misfortune is in that game because she's a lot of the time the main person talking.
I think Aurelia is a really good fit.
Yes. I think Ivern, Janna, go ahead and cancel that.
But really, with her blades, and she can like make them like come on you and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that'd be.
Freezing.
Come on, guys, get your mind out the gunner. Jeez,
Bro, you know,
what is wrong with y'all?
oh yeah, I'm a degenerate, so I don't care. Jarvan, we had a mini conversation about Jarvan before about Jarvan has a hard time getting in because Zheng Xiao exists and seems better fit for that.
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
Nope.
definitely. Jax, I think he's a easy.
If he's
shoo-in.
not locked in, bro, we're not.
He's gonna be DLC if he's not in the main roster.
Yeah, he has to be in there. Jace probably will be in because of the
I think he'll be main roster.
because of the changing from hammer to shooting, which he made
That and the arcane.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he got a big profile boost from that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I even go ahead and cancel Jen because
Yeah.
Jen ain't making it. He's too slow and long range to be.
Jinx
in
is already in it.
Jinx is already in it. Hey, we got 2 in a row that I think might have could possibly be in something.
Hey, it's possible.
I don't know.
I think Callista has a harder time getting in, but I think Kasai, you could do.
I don't think Callista makes it in no matter what.
Yeah.
For 2 reasons, because of her range abilities, and plus, she's just not a popular character at all.
not
She's
at
not
all.
popular. Yeah. Unfortunately,
Kaisa, I can see possibly making it, because I think she can easily translate into a melee fighter.
Exactly.
the only reason I will accept Kasai being in the game is if she's got them cheeks out, just like in League.
All right.
That's the only reason.
Alrighty, so Karma.
That's the only
Nah.
reason Karma's not making it.
Nah, she's like I can see them trying to do something with her to put her in with the like, but it's like also it's very hard to translate what she's supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't think she makes it. I don't think Karthus makes it either.
I think Cassidus would be cool.
I think Cassidon can make
The
it.
Void Walker,
He's
I
gonna be
think
doing
there's a
that
good
all the
chance for
time.
Cassidon.
we've already seen Katarina.
Yeah, I'm
was
pretty
in it.
sure she's still in it. I don't think they cut her. I don't think she just.
No.
She
They
didn't
just
have
didn't show her
footage.
that time.
Kale would be interesting,
Kale will be fun.
but I also think that she probably is not going to be in it.
No, unless she's like a Dark Phoenix type character.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She has
God.
to ascend.
Or yeah, she ascends
I don't
and just
want her-
fucking takes over
I
the
don't
game.
want her in
X
the
Factor.
game. No. Keep her out. I don't want that.
Kane, I feel like putting somebody like Kane in means like we're definitely not getting other people if Darius and Kane is in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kane has it can be 2 different forms also. So
Yeah.
that might be kind of hard.
It could be cool if you did it, but also it could make it kind of hard.
Yeah, it'd make it awkward because when would you change, and is it something you pick before you go into the match?
Oh yeah, so we don't even know about stuff like that.
You're giving too many options. Damn, I don't like that.
Hey, look, I'll just as a side note for gameplay purposes, please don't do select your super move with this game. Select an assist, I'm all for. Cool.
Oh
Don't,
yeah,
don't
I like
do
the
select a
assist.
super move like I should. Come on, man. Why do I have multiple super moves if I can't use them?
Right.
I don't like that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
Kenan probably ain't gonna make it, my boy.
No, I don't think Kha'Zix makes it either.
I don't
Why the fuck not?
We know you like Kha'Zix, my boy, but I don't think he gonna make
I
it.
don't think
Because
he makes
he's
it.
gonna be a creepy ass character, and I think he'll be a perfect fit.
Well, I
he'll be
think because
different.
of his whole thing is based on evolving, and I think the fighting games are a little too fast for you to be trying to pick what.
No, you just give him different moves. It'll be all right.
So just scratch that whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
you don't have to.
I think you can completely scratch stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's perfectly fine. Kindred, probably not. Kled, probably not.
Kog'Maw gonna get past.
definitely not.
Yeah, definitely.
Blind.
I don't see how Kog'Maw could work
Anything besides
a
League.
pure range character.
Hey, Kog'Maw got a better chance of getting into Valorant than he does to get into this fighting game.
They can make Kog'Maw like a.
I think
like a gun
Kog'Maw's
skin.
already in Valorant. Yeah, he's a gun skin.
Is he
yeah,
for real?
I don't know. I'm probably,
Actually,
that'd be
sir, are you
badass.
trying to print money?
Hey,
Because that's the way you do it.
I'd play Valorant if I could get a Kog'Maw. That sounds so disgusting, but I love it.
We do like Dragonfly. It was the Chinese New Year one where you shoot like fireworks out instead. Make you
Oh, that
feel
would
better.
be cool.
Yeah, there you go. LeBlanc, go ahead. Go
yeah,
ahead
I
and
don't
cancel
think.
Christmas.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna make it.
This next one.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's in it. I hope they don't put him in there.
Why? What's wrong
Because
with
there's
Lisa?
gonna be a
don't
bunch
know.
of hand-to-hand people.
Yeah, I
and
don't
he's
know.
the least interesting to me.
Yeah,
No, he's just mad because he's blind. He don't like blind people.
That's a very weird
No.
thing to be against.
Nah, I get it.
Actually,
I know what you're
I hate
saying.
Bray.
I wouldn't be upset if he's in it. I won't be surprised if he's in
You
it.
know, because it just feels like
I think he's.
He's like the straight kung fu character.
I feel like he's too easy.
I said him and Master Yi are too easy to put in this game. I don't want to see him.
Master Yi, yeah, I guess so. We already talked a little bit about Leona.
Gonna let Lilia go.
Yeah, Lilia won't make it.
Lysandra probably not gonna make it. I think she can
Nah,
be cool.
you saying this just because you like her?
She
Is that
would
what
be
you saying?
cool.
She'd be cool. I'm on board
She
for
would
it.
literally be cool. But she does ice.
God, I hate. All right, let's move on.
Lucian probably not gonna make it.
Nah, yeah, I don't think it would be cool. Well, he can make it because Miss Fortune's not going to be in it. And I think him and Miss Fortune can have similar play styles.
So they probably would. Cause
Yeah, I could see Lucian making it, like
Yeah.
a Blade type character.
Yeah.
you have to give him something else. Like
I think he'll do a lot of hand-to-hand combat.
Well, he's got the Demacia when he has the nunchucks.
oh, that's right. Just make that version.
Or the was it not? It's not the Vice City one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is it called?
Talking about Miami Vice?
Yeah, but they call it a certain thing in the
Yeah, it's something like it's a play on Vice City.
yeah, and play on I think
Yeah, what do they call
Demacia,
it?
Because it's supposed to be based on what was the show?
Miami Vice.
Miami
Yeah.
Vice.
Oh, I'm tripping.
You're thinking more of Vice City because of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I started
Yeah.
being like, yeah, but it's a show, right? They talking about this Vice.
It's a show about vices and then the city
Miami.
and Miami. It's some sort of vice with Miami. I don't know what the show is. It's
Maybe it's called Vices in Miami.
that's gotta be it, right?
Lulu ain't getting to go ahead and move past her.
Nah, she's not yet.
I'd be surprised if Lux is.
Yeah, I don't think
yeah,
gonna
she's
make it.
so popular.
No, I'd be
She's got-
surprised if she's not in the game.
You think so?
Yeah, I think she's gonna be in there.
She's too
Oh,
popular.
you know what? Once she's popular, but also you could use the wand to be like a baton style.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a-
Yeah. Okay,
like a-
yeah, that makes a lot.
Yeah,
of sense.
I believe that she's gonna be.
Yeah, she's gonna be in there.
And if we're supposed to see some elaborate super moves, right?
She's got a good
She's
one.
got one I already saved
Oh,
up
yeah,
for
oh,
you.
yeah.
It's there.
and she can do it every fucking 2 seconds.
She's gonna be giving out the Sunday's best, basically, is what we're saying.
I don't think Malphite makes it. I think but if he does, he'd be in that same vein of like Alistar and stuff like that. Just a big dude.
I would like to see Malzahar.
I think Malzahar can make it.
I think Malzahar would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I don't think you need to incorporate his voidlings at all.
No, just
I
give
think
him
you
like
just-
some energy.
I just make him
moves or
hand-to-hand
something.
combat.
Yeah. Put like
that-
some energy around his fist and shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
good
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You use the void, kind of like with Cassidy. You use the void thing as a way to show he's using powers as he's fighting.
Yeah.
But you don't need to make what they do.
Or you
in
could
the
do
game.
like what does Strider do, where you can send the dog out.
Oh yeah.
You can do something like that.
That's true. Yeah, you definitely could do stuff
Possibly.
where it's a part of the attack, but that's
Yeah.
it, and it's not slow like the zombie thing with Jill.
No, it'll be
if somebody
like
else has
fast.
that.
Yeah.
Maokai would be decent, but I don't think he makes it.
I think he'd be a cool inclusion.
I will say this: he is. I don't know. I won't spoil into the Ruin King, but I will say he's in the game, but not in the way people may think he's in the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that also feels like if he's in the game that way, that he might be able to be in this game.
I gotcha. Master Yi, I think he's an easy fit.
It's so easy. I don't want him in there.
Yeah. Misfortune.
I could see her in it, but just because she is in the Ruin King, I don't think she will be.
Yeah.
But if it weren't for that, I think she could easily
And if you
fit
put like
in there.
Lucian in there, it would be very weird having
Two dual wielders.
Yeah, just
And I think Lucian would be a better fit.
yeah.
Honestly. Mordekaiser, I think, would be a cool inclusion.
Oh, hell yeah.
Somebody with a big ass hammer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do we? My fear is they don't want to do too many people with big weapons thing.
Well, who else has big weapons that we've talked about so far?
Kane, Darius is already in it. Got a big scythe. Somebody else had a big weapon. I can't remember.
Yeah, but I think
Mordekaiser.
Darius and Mordekaiser's weapons are two completely different. I think you have completely different fighting styles.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, and
Darius
this will have more like effects and abilities attached to it. It won't just be the.
No, it's just gonna be straight damage. Like how Mordekaiser be doing us in ARAM. It's gonna be
fucking
like
us
that.
up?
Yeah. Like as soon as you realize you're fighting him, it's too late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he's got the thing where he's invulnerable and he's doing damage to everybody. It's all stupid. Morgana's not gonna get in.
No, she doesn't have enough to offer.
Nami's not gonna get it. Just 'cause-
No. She could be
visuals.
Yes.
Oh, she would
Like-
look good.
She would. I think she would add a good diversity to the roster
I mean, like if you
because
could
she
do
has a staff that she can fight with.
and
Actually, you know what?
the trap you in the bubble.
If you could do that to where it's like
I think that would be more of an assist.
Ooh,
well, here's
it's a good assist
it
though.
could be a good assist, or if you could do it while she's actually fighting, make it like hard to aim, like it'd be like a really weird angle.
Oh yeah, so you'd have to catch them at
You have to
certain.
catch.
Well, I would
them.
think it'd be only anti-air.
We could do that
Oh
too.
yeah, that actually makes a lot of good. That makes a lot of sense. So you'd have to try to, in order to either catch them in the air, or you'd have to try to put them in the air by doing combos and stuff. Because I'm thinking about her ult visually.
Oh, that would look really nice.
Yeah,
Just a wave of water.
yeah. Talking about some Sunday's best.
Yeah.
Nasus would be cool.
I think he's an easy inclusion.
Yeah, because he fights with the staff.
And thematically,
Hey,
he's just a nice
can we
looking
can we make it to
character.
where every time you hit him with a certain move, it gets stronger and stronger?
No,
No. Let's
No.
not.
I'm
do
gonna
that.
farm my Q on you.
no.
You kill the first character, the second character comes out, you just one shot him.
Ooh.
Hey, you were talking about getting hype at some tournaments.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got 12 sacks on his Q.
If you miss it, it goes all the way back.
You know what? That's how you balance it. It has to consecutively hit it.
Big Naughty.
I want
Big
Big Naughty.
Naughty.
I want Big Naughty, but I don't think he's gonna make it.
Why do you want Big Naughty? Just so you can say Big Naughty?
Big
One, so
Naughty.
I can say Big Naughty, but also I think having somebody who does some sort of get over here thing is cool.
Yeah.
You grab him with that anchor.
I think we see Blitz before we see Nautilus.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
we will.
definitely, because it's just the punches and stuff. Yeah, Nico
Would be
interested in it.
cool, but I don't think she makes it
I think she's really hard.
to translate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because unless you're gonna try to go full Sang Soon with her and like let her be other people,
Right.
Yeah.
and I don't think they're gonna do
Yes,
that.
they could. But
Nidalee, man, she better not be in this. I can't stand her.
I think she would be really cool in that game.
Yeah.
Oh,
especially if you
the
can transform.
Panther,
into a
yeah.
Panther.
But she could like add it to her combo, like she'd do like a
Like basically like
a-
Orchid and Street Fighter.
yeah,
Killer
basically.
Instinct.
She trains to Panther and then comes out of it, keep the combo going.
Yeah. I just don't want her throwing spears.
She'd probably be really hard to implement, though.
She
Like
had
you
those
say,
spears, but it's not gonna,
you have to make the transformation as part of moves, not necessarily something you trigger. So I
Right.
think that's where you get you start to put yourself in a box if those things are.
more
And I
of
think you
a-
represent the character enough if you do that.
yeah,
I
it's more
guess.
of a visual thing and or thematic, basically.
Yeah.
It's not really a gameplay.
She better not be throwing spears, bro. She can
Well,
fight with it, but she better not be throwing.
She can throw
It
it.
could
It's
be a
not gonna-
projectile.
It could be a projectile. It's not going to do a lot of damage. It's not going to do.
It's going to be like a Hadouken.
Yeah.
I'm with
like
that. I'm with that. I'm
Yeah.
with it. What if it does
Nocturne,
do more damage if it hits you across the screen versus?
as long as it's not ridiculous, I think
Yeah.
it's fine.
Maybe if it's only like that much more or something like
Like
that.
a point or two
Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
Bro, it's half my life gone.
Yeah. If you ain't getting hit like a quarter of your life every time from across the screen, then yeah, that'd be fine.
Put it in mode. Put a mode in there. Put a LOL mode in.
If they can figure out a way to put Nocturne in, I think he'd be a good addition.
yes.
Yeah. Yes.
But I think he'd be visually very hard to put into the game.
Right.
I think that they would
He's
have
missing
to.
half of his body.
Well, and this the whole thing is darkness.
Well, see, okay, so I think that what you could do is basically make it to where he's moving, it looks like when he throws his Q out, he's traveling behind it. So where you only see half the body, like make that visual effect all the time. Wherever he goes, you see the dark stuff. But again, that's going to take a lot more work.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't show up because of that, I get it.
Now this is definitely a weird character I think should be in it and has to be in
Yeah,
it.
he will look really cool.
One, Nunu, as much as I don't play him, gets a lot of play.
Oh yeah, he's very
Especially
popular.
Very popular, but also has been a part of some championship teams.
Yeah.
And I think that may
He's
be
been
something.
around for a long time.
He's an OG champion. He's been on some championship teams. He gets a lot of play. And then visually, I mean, it's a kid with a giant like it's visually
Giant
fun.
Yeti. Yeah.
Me and the Yeti.
Yeah, I think they would be ill-advised to not include him in the main roster.
Throwing the snowballs at people.
I think he'd be really fun, really cool character probably to build in the game and to pilot.
All right, let me ask you this question though: who do you hit for damage? Do you hit the Yeti or do you hit?
Yeah, the
I think any of it is part. You probably hit
it's
the
all
Yeti
one
mostly.
big model, but
Okay,
you're
so
gonna hit the Yeti most.
so the kid is gonna stay on top of the back of the
Yeah,
Yeti.
Yeah, just like he does in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't.
Well, I mean, like if you recall and stuff, sometimes they.
Sometimes they do different animations where he jumps off and shit. I mean,
I mean, it'd be cool for
just
trying
saying.
things, No.
All right, now the next person
Locked in. Let's
Oh,
go.
he's definitely getting
Like,
in.
bro, I would be so surprised.
You think so?
The
You think
two
he
axis.
needs it long?
I think it visually
I think the
because
two
nobody
axis-
else has that. I
Yeah,
think
you're probably right.
I think it lends well to a fighting game. Boy, he can just like
And if
Throw
we're talking
down.
about skins,
Roll off.
roll off. Yeah. So yeah, I think it'll roll off.
Yeah, I can see that. Oriana.
I think would be cool. I don't know if she gets in, but I think you could do something cool with the orb in her. I don't think you do it the same way she does in the exact game, where like you gotta control it and move it around to that degree. But I also think because Ari's in the game, it kind of takes.
Yeah, it kind of takes away from her.
Yeah, it takes away from her.
Ornn.
Could be good.
He could be
maybe.
in there in the same way that Alistar and those guys can
Yeah.
be in it.
I can see that.
I think 100% Pantheon.
I think yeah.
I don't see how you not put him in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just too,
Even if he's not part of the main roster, he'll definitely be early DLC.
Yeah.
he's just too fucking cool.
And
Look
like
at
like the if we're talking about making things that are visually appealing, he has a lot of visually appealing things that he does.
Yeah.
The multi-strike thing,
Yeah.
the ult. I mean, my goodness. You're talking like just even the thing they showed with Darius. I don't know if that's going to be how supers look, but even if it's just to that degree, you still
Or it
have
could be like kind of like Spider-Man's ult, where he jumps into the back of the
to maximum spider.
maximum spider and he just
Ooh.
crashes into you.
Yeah, I'm with
That'd
that.
be cool as shit.
Poppy's not gonna make it though. That's
Come
the
on,
crazy
man.
part. That's
We gotta get some noodles
Yeah,
up. in
I don't
there,
know
man.
if Poppy makes it.
We gotta get some
I won't be
noodles up
surprised
in
if she gets into it eventually, but I don't think she's main roster.
yeah.
Pike probably. I don't see them not
He's-
putting Pike in.
I think that if anybody makes it from the Ruin King, I think he has a really good chance.
I think him and Thresh probably have the best chances.
Yes. Yeah. Kiana looks like a great character to be in the fighting game.
Yeah,
Like,
she's not that popular.
yes, that's probably if us speculating about popularity being a factor, like her overall score is not going to be as high as it could be because of popularity.
Because of popularity, yeah.
But I think just diversity in character styles and play.
Oh yeah, her weapon's super cool.
Yes.
Yeah, the what do you call it?
I don't even know what the hell you call that thing.
But
A
they-
giant
remember-
fucking circle.
There you go.
Giant circle.
Circle blade, giant fucking circle blade.
What's the young lady in Soul Calibur that has that?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
her name, but I know what you're talking about.
as long as we all know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Larry, tell us. Larry, tell us in the comments who it is. Appreciate you, man. Or Nolan. I prefer Larry.
Quinn, probably not.
Probably not
I
gonna
don't
make
think
it.
so.
Rakan, I don't.
Could be.
That's such a weird. I don't think you get Rakan without Zaya, and I don't think Zaya makes it.
Ooh, what if they had it to where like in order to play one of them, you had to have that had to be your team.
That'd be so weird.
But hey, I mean, it would be interesting, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
would be interesting.
Like, look, if
But I
you
think
think,
that would cut down on this play a lot.
oh yeah, probably.
yeah. Because
But-
you have to play both of them. You can't.
But what if they just like what if they raw though? Like if you like what if the learning curve for them is going to be a little higher, but they have some of the higher potential.
I think they'll rather go the route of you compare anybody with anybody.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's why we won't see Rakan or Zaya.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll get either one.
Rammus probably.
Well, what if we get them as like DLC though?
Maybe. I
Maybe
mean,
it's
they might
DLC.
come as a tandem,
Yeah.
release as a tandem, and you can still mix and match them. I can see that as a good DLC.
Yeah,
Coming out as a tandem and then not necessarily having to play them together.
but releasing them though.
But releasing them together.
Like Zaya and Rakan, and then Lucian and
Senna.
Senna.
Yeah.
Rammus probably doesn't make it.
Nah, he's in the Alistair and them category.
Yeah.
Which I think though,
This is a
out of
tiny
out of
version
the
of him.
out of the
Yeah, I don't know
characters,
if he's in that category.
I mean,
I think shoot. I don't know how you could
the
do
spinning
that.
thing I think kind of lends itself to fighting games
does.
a little bit better. The spin dash,
Maybe if it was like a platform fighter.
yeah.
Well, I can see him
He'd
going.
be locked in for a platform.
I can
fight.
see him going back and forth.
He could be like Blanca.
Like Blanco. Yeah, I guess so. I don't think he's in the initial roster though.
Nah,
I don't think so.
I don't think Rek'Sai makes it.
I think I wouldn't be surprised to see him because I think visually she'd be kind of cool.
She would be cool, but I think like what? So what do you take from Rek'Sai's kit to bring over to display them? Basically,
I don't think you need to take anything from her kid. I think you just have her fight.
just have a fight.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
I think if you want something from her kit, incorporate it into her super. I think a lot of these people's kits that you're not necessarily going to see their kit.
Yeah.
I think they'll incorporate in like their supers and maybe their assists. I think that's where you see a lot of the people's kits are in supers and
Rek'Sai like
assists.
make a tunnel.
So I think if you're gonna want somebody like
That'd be a good
Rek'Sai,
assist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Make a
Like
tunnel.
pop them up.
or,
Yeah.
like visually, if you want somebody Rek'Sai, I think you'll get Cho'Gath before her.
Ooh.
You think so?
Yeah,
think
because
so.
Cho'Gath's got the pop up thing. He's got the scream. He's got the bite, which probably will end up being like a command grab or something.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
But then I don't know.
Well, I started thinking about Cho'Gath like eating people, and I was like, nah, if you get that, you probably get Tom Kench before you get him.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Possibly. Rel, I don't think makes
No,
it.
I don't think so. She's
Just
not-
her design doesn't fit
yeah.
well.
I don't think she's very popular either.
These next three look like least, maybe, definitely.
I think
Renekton has a good chance.
You think so?
Yeah, I think.
Well, yeah, Ringar has the jump that like I don't know.
Well, I mean, like I said,
Well,
you
'cause
don't have to incorporate their kit.
You don't have to.
But Ringar's kid actually kind of fighting game-ish
Yeah,
with like the bolo and all this stuff.
Was
I think all
Renekton's though with the dash
Yeah.
and then the
Shoot,
the
you
swipe.
might end up with all three of those.
You could.
And I mean, I
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
Maybe two out
yeah.
of three.
I can see all three of them.
Yeah, and
Honestly.
And
Riven's
then
so
right into
popular,
Rumble.
so-
And I think Rumble.
I think Rumble has a decent out of the Yordles. I think he has a decent chance as well.
Was there going to be some Yordles? It's got to be.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
so
You have to have
Rumble-
representation.
Yeah,
Representation matters. I can see Rise being
yeah.
pretty cool.
I can see Rise. I think he'd be one of those characters that you don't see a lot of his moveset in the game.
No.
I think you just see him fighting, and then
You see magic around his moves.
right, and then he'll have like Hadoukens, of course.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the spell ball.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He'll have like projectiles, but they won't be like the integral part of his kit.
What if he did have like the bouncy one? Or does he not have that anymore? I don't think he has that anymore.
Yeah, it
does
bounces around.
he? Does? Okay.
somebody's ult. No, his ult's the teleport, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Which that could just be incorporated into a
Yeah, it
super
can be
really
just,
good.
or it can just be his regular. He can teleport
He
like
teleport like
Dhalsim.
Dhalsim, yeah.
Rise ended up being the Dalsim of the game. Hit you with magic hands.
I think Samir makes it.
I do,
I think I would be surprised if she's not in. If not in
just-
the initial,
She would just
She
look
has
too
a very
cool.
fighting game aesthetic.
Yeah.
And she looks more pleasing than action.
but that also might hurt her too.
That's true.
She might be too commonplace as far as for fighting games.
Yeah, I mean, it's just sort of to tell because you don't know how far out there they're willing to go.
Yeah.
I mean, people that they've shown so far have all been, like
Kind
basic
of.
humanoid.
Well,
fighters.
Jinx is probably the one that I probably wouldn't have picked
Yeah.
Yes.
as a fighter.
But she also uses her weapon as part of our combos, not actually firing, but the weapon itself, which I think will happen a lot
Yeah.
with these characters.
We got Sejuani. Yeah, I don't think
No,
Let it go, my
I would
boy.
like to see her because I think
But
she would look cool.
I think you get somebody from the Freljord in that game.
so. Oh, you got Olaf.
One Olaf, but I also think Volibear probably has a good chance.
Volibear
Volibear,
probably has a definitely good chance. Senna.
It'd be tough.
Yeah.
But I think that she does have some things that could be cool with the spirit stuff.
Yeah, I don't think she makes it.
Nah,
As sad as it makes me say, I don't think she may. She's definitely one of my favorite characters. Seraphine
Could be cool, but probably not.
probably not. I don't see her fighting.
No.
Your boy though,
Set.
lock it in.
Set, yeah.
Because
yeah.
one, he's just not punching and kicking like a lot of the other people we saw. He also has grabs already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you're looking to put
He'd be a good grappler.
off rip.
Yeah. He'd be a good one.
Hopefully this next person, hopefully Shaco isn't in it. I don't want.
I don't think he'll be in it.
I think thematically he has a good chance of being in it.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
The two Shacos, or the boxes, or just him.
Oh,
being-
I think if he's in the game, you don't include any of that. I think he just has
make him-
daggers.
Yeah, I think
He just fights with
fight with
daggers.
daggers.
I'm putting him in solely on the weight because he's a jester, and jesters are like popular.
Well, I also think that you could do things that give you visuals of his kit without actually doing it, right?
Well, you just make it part of his super visually.
Well, like
We'll put it at the end of a combo.
What's the when he goes invisible? What is it called?
I have no idea what it's
I think it's
called.
called deceit. Well, he turns invisible for a second.
And
I think you do stuff like that to where like, there's fighting game characters that do moves where they can do it in front of you or they can do it on the other side of you. He could do stuff like that to where it's just like annoying.
Shen's probably a good fit, but we're gonna have.
It's gonna be some. It's
Pretty much
we
all
know
the
we know
ninja
the
characters
ninja.
besides Kenna could make a good. You make a good case for. Sorry, bud.
I know it.
But I'm afraid they all aren't going to get in it because there's be too many ninja-like characters.
Yeah.
Shyvana, I would love to see
She's
in
not
it.
getting in it, baby.
I would love to see her in
She's not
it.
getting in it. I put it in my
But-
notes.
Shyvana's
not getting in.
Why do you think that?
I
'Cause
think
he
she
wasn't
can make
in.
it. I mean, yeah,
okay.
that's the only reason.
But also, I
get it.
think she has a really good chance of making it because the
Yeah.
only thing you need to do for her dragon thing,
Make it
and
old?
bro, you ain't got to make it old. You can make her do that stuff as like a winning screen, and you already.
Oh
like,
yeah, just transform into the dragon.
exactly, and just be like dun 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 dun. Ah. But yeah, she actually has probably to me she has a decent chance to get in
Yeah.
because she already has like visual things that you don't need to. It actually fits well into the fighting game. Her little breath thing,
Yeah.
her twin strike, all of that little stuff.
I don't think you need to. I think their League of Legends kits don't necessarily have to be in the game
No,
at
they
all.
No, but I think if you wanna use people who it's easier to translate, she
Yeah.
has things already that
Yeah.
very fighting game ish, kind of like Riven and stuff.
Singe doesn't make it.
No, unfortunately not.
Even though he is an arcane, I still don't think.
Yeah, his profiles went up a little bit. He got some shine.
Not very much though.
Nah. Is he a
So Singe is
popular Summoner's Rift character?
Not really.
Yeah.
What'd you
Like Singe is one of those people who when we first started playing would feast on you if you
Yeah.
didn't know better. But like soon as you get past some of the initial game play in the league, is like he's not really that.
he's good in Summoner's Rift, but he's just not that popular. Scion, I think he falls into Alistar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could. And he has the thing like I know we're not putting the kits in there, but like it would be kind of funny if you had a character who could technically lose, but then like still fight for a little bit and be like draw.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know how they could do that if they decided to put it in.
You think
But he
Sivir makes
could-
it?
he
I think she
could.
could.
Silver?
No,
Oh, yeah.
I think Kiana makes it before Sivir.
Oh yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, I know you.
Over Silver? I wouldn't mind either
How
one of them
popular
getting
is
in.
Sivir?
More popular than Kiana.
Is it?
That's,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I see Kiana more than Sivir in game.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's how you played.
Yeah.
I just know when we watched like when we watched Worlds and all that stuff. Like I didn't really see her getting much play. I personally like the character not only in the game but the idea of in the fighting game. I think
Which
her
one
fighting
you
with
talking
Sivir, her fighting with the giant.
Did you see Kiana?
Well, no, but we said she's not popular. We established that. We maintained that.
Okay. I think she's more popular.
I think Skarna gets in before both of them.
Shut the fuck up. You can't even say that with a straight face.
I was about to lose out water.
It was it's contaminated. That's the only reason.
Oh, okay, okay. I had to test it first.
Sona doesn't make it.
Nah, Soraka, nah.
She might.
I don't.
Only way Soraka better be in there is throwing bananas.
One of them nanners.
She got a staff.
She does have a
She
staff.
does have a staff.
Actually, she does have some like she's magic, so she has like the ability to do a bunch of different magic abilities, and you could do that.
Yeah.
I can see Swain getting there.
Yeah. I don't know.
Silas probably gets in.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't make it in
Fucking
somehow.
hate that character too,
I
but
know,
he's probably
he be
gonna get in.
giving it to you.
I just don't like the way he looks.
Looks
I
like-
think he's a good fit for the game.
But yeah, he's a good fit. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'd be surprised if he doesn't make it in.
because I feel like he could do some mid and long range moves just because he's got
The
chains
chains
and stuff.
Yeah.
Syndra would be, I think would be interesting to put in, but maybe too much.
yeah, I don't know if she makes it.
Tom Kench.
Tom
He can eat people.
Kench.
He eat you, spit you back out.
Yeah,
That's
you
a nice
like
command grab
slapping
right
people
there.
with the tongue.
Slapping with the tongue.
Yeah, I don't know though.
I don't know if he
think
makes it because I don't know.
I don't think he's.
I think you'd have to visually change him too much to be a good fit.
Oh, he's gonna look preposterous no matter how you do. Because when you gotta make him big,
Yeah.
he's gotta be able to eat people or do something visually of eating or slapping with tongues. He's gonna look like licking.
So I think that's part of the problem is a lot of his fighting would be with his tongue, so it doesn't give you enough variety
Variety. Yeah.
in the visuals.
your headbutt. Fall on you, I guess.
He can fall on him.
Talia, I don't think she makes it because
I
part
could
of it is
see-
because of her popularity.
Yeah, I could see visually it would be cool to have somebody doing stone stuff in the game. But yeah, it'd be hard. If Talon doesn't make it in, we're just wasting time.
Yeah, Talon has to. I would be surprised if he's not in the game. He has a fucking Strider costume.
Yeah,
I mean,
How do you not put him in the
yeah,
game?
unless you don't want to get sued.
that's true. We definitely don't want to get sued.
I
I
hope
Tarek.
Tarek's in
I
the
hope
game.
Tarek. Like Tarek's on my list of I hope he's in the game.
Yeah, I hope he's in it. I honestly think he has a mace. Yeah,
He has a mace and a shield, right?
Yeah.
no shield.
No
He
shield.
doesn't have a shield anymore.
No, I know he doesn't have a shield.
I thought he had a shield originally.
He used to have a shield, didn't he?
Maybe.
Look it up. Look up
But he
Prince
doesn't.
Tarek.
He doesn't have one now.
No.
Or you can just do this.
Hey, look at you. Your hubris. No, he doesn't have one. Now.
He has gems.
Opal.
Yeah, he doesn't have. Yeah, no shield.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Just a mace.
That Twitch.
He did have a shield at one point though, didn't he?
Nah. He had the armor thing, but it was the jewels like
Yeah, it's
shadows.
just jewels.
Oh, okay.
Opal for auspiciousness.
Hit F11 for me, please.
Yeah, this little fucker in this damn game.
Bro,
I'm not playing.
dude.
Again
not
on my
playing it.
list. I need it, and I need invisible shrooms.
Fuck Timo.
No, fuck that.
I know.
Fuck
I'm
Timo.
playing, but I think popularity wise, that might get him a look. But I feel like he'd be so hard.
Yeah, I
because
don't
he's
think
just a Yordle.
I don't think he makes it. I really don't.
Anybody who's
I
not
think
in
he's.
something-
I think he's in the game, but not as a fighting character. He might
but
be
they
like
should've-
the shopkeep. He might be like Timo's shop or something like that.
Also, be Heimer shop.
You know what they should have done? They should have done it like MVC 2, to where you had the actual fighters, but then you had the assist that you
That's
could
MVC
choose.
1.
Yeah, the first one. My bad.
Yeah. Oh
They
yeah.
could-
Yeah.
they-
If,
they
if
could,
they do it that way, oh yeah, he definitely should be in there.
Yeah, so you could pretty much play with anybody then.
Yeah. Yeah. People forget about that about MVC 1. They had a bunch of like the assist characters were not playable,
Right.
and you just what would happen is it would give you one randomly,
Mm-hmm.
but if you knew what button combinations you hold 2 buttons, you get the same one every time. I used to get Colossus every time.
Yeah, they would come in. They would do different things. depending
Yeah,
on
so
which one got.
there wasn't your partner doesn't assist, only the assist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but this one they doing partner does assist. So.
yeah. Tristana doesn't make it.
Thresh.
Thresh,
I think he can make it.
yeah, I can see Thresh in it.
I think he'd be really cool.
He
in the
would
game.
be cool.
Just aesthetically and
Yeah.
visually and everything.
Tristana, yeah, I don't think you're gonna make it, girl. Unfortunately,
Could see Trundle though. I
Yeah.
can see
I
Trundle in
would.
it.
These next two,
I
I'd
know
be
you want
more
them.
than fine if they showed up. I'd be happy.
I actually be happy.
You know what's funny is most of his characters that he likes in the game, I could see see him in the game.
Oh yeah,
that's
oh yeah,
true.
yeah.
See him in Project L.
Honestly, I started looking at the roster and I was like, you know what? A lot of top lane or jungles,
Yeah.
Would fit.
they fit. They work really well. I can see TF though. And
Yeah.
I know we both want TF because it would be the closest thing to
Yeah,
getting
but he has no staff. That's very
That's
important.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
true.
true.
Yeah,
That
the
is true.
staff was like,
But I
Integral
think
to
TF is
combos.
a popular enough character
they can make it work somehow.
where I could see him in the game.
All you got. I mean, let's say for character's sake, visual sake, literally you have 3 buttons and a special button. The 3 buttons is the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got to have hand-to-hand combat.
Of course, he's gonna have hand. I'm just saying, like, just from like what moves do you do, or how do you base his fighting style? Like, what?
Yeah, he could put the cards into a combo, like he'd do a basic hand-to-hand combo. Depending on what you end it with, it's a different card.
Oh, I like that. Twitch better not be in that game.
I was hiding.
I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not.
Why?
I don't want him in there.
Udyr would
I
be.
do want Udyr
Yeah, Udyr would be fun.
because I think his combos would just look crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hitting you with this turtle.
with his turtle. I'm gonna get some of this health back.
I don't want Urgot in the game unless I can get Butcher Urgot and I can shoot chainsaws at people.
Yeah, I think Urgot would be. He would look cool, but
I don't
I
think
think
he
would
works
look-
in
I
a
think
he
2D
looks
fighting
Stupid
game.
as shit in that game.
I don't think
Yeah, because
he.
on those clickety things?
He's skittering across the floor.
Because one, either like, cause you're gonna have to make him big, right?
Oh, he's gonna be huge.
Like he has to be big, otherwise he looks super stupid. Because he's gonna look dumb either way. But if he's huge, he's less dumb looking.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the end boss.
Hey, that'd be cool. The Varys ain't making it.
Nah.
You just
Because you know why I think Varys doesn't make it? Because I think that Vayne has a really good chance to make it.
I think
would
Vayne makes it before
really
Varys.
Yes.
like if Vayne made it.
And we're talking about Yordles. That little weird thing. Ain't he a Yordle?
Yeah, I believe he's a
Like a
Yordle.
black mage Yordle, right?
Yeah.
He's a Yordle.
I think that like he has a higher chance than some of the other
He
Yordles.
does. Just because of his magic.
And his popularity.
Yeah. I think he can make it.
Shumagorath should make it, but he ain't.
Actually, I think Velko's got a good chance.
He
of getting
could.
in.
Yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't make it. Just because there is a blueprint for him
Yeah.
in Shumagorath.
I mean, you could use Shumagorath. You got Dalcine. You have things you can use for him.
Yeah.
Vex.
Because I don't think she'll make it.
I don't think you'll make it, little mama.
Vi. She
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
She
yeah.
better be
Lock-
in
Yeah,
that
locked
game.
she's
and
a
loaded.
shoe-in.
I'm, go ahead and put it down now. If she's not in the game, we're going to be really, really, really
That's
disappointed.
another guarantee.
I probably won't pick this game up if she's not in it.
It's going to be weird if she's not released within the first season of the game.
No, she has to be main roster.
Just be main roster.
shit.
Day
She has to be
one.
main
Day
roster.
one. I feel you. She's gonna be a pre-order.
And
bonus.
if she's DLC, I'll think about picking up the game
you say what?
after she comes out on DLC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, I would be very surprised if she doesn't make it in because of Jinx.
Oh yeah. She has
yeah.
to.
Yeah, like it's-
because Jinx is already in. Yeah, you're right. She
Yeah.
has to be in the game.
And then just look at her. She's tailored. She's built for a fighting game.
Remember I was punching Nolan with Maxima?
Yeah, that's what she's gonna be doing.
Viego, I can see him
Yeah,
with his
same.
giant sword.
Yeah, the giant spirit sword.
Victor would be a really cool inclusion. I don't
Be
know
hard
if
to do
I don't know if we see him, but I think he'd be really cool.
Yeah.
because the one thing that Victor ain't supposed to be is mobile.
No,
Yeah.
he's walking with a cane. and shit.
Dragging that foot, he got drop foot, which would make it even funnier if you lost to him. You got beat by a dude with drop metal foot.
Vladimir, I don't know. I could see him making it. I think he'd be.
I think he has a fighting style because he has I'm like an actual demonic vampire, but I look like a nice looking guy. I think he could be
The aristocratic vampire. He's got it. I think just by his look alone, he can get in.
Yeah.
If he makes it, I hope they don't focus on his magic. I hope they actually give him a fighting style, and I hope it's very flamboyant and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, that's what I'm
smooth.
Oh,
And,
Yeah. Like he looks like he could be like really cool in the game.
yeah.
He can fight kind of.
He could be the last boss.
He could. He can fight sort of like Valdo, but not as creepy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can see that.
I'm not sure who that is.
From
Although
Soul
the dude
Calibur,
with the mask on Soul Calibur with the
with the
the
three
claws.
blade with claws going like this.
Oh
do this
yeah,
for the
yeah. I know
next
what
10
you're talking
Hang.
about. Volbear.
Yeah, he's a good
think-
chance of making it.
You know what though? The guy he's right next to kind of
Yeah,
like one of them.
Actually, these next two both have a really good chance of making it.
Yeah.
Well, I think Volibear,
Volbear, Warwick, and Wukong.
Yeah, I think you got different stuff, but you got like some things that are really cool about him. We already said we don't think Zaya makes it in.
Let's go back.
Yeah. I think out of the three, I think Warwick has the best chance.
Yeah. It's a fucking werewolf with I mean, he just looks badass.
Chemtech on.
With
Yeah.
Chemtech on him.
I think he'd be
So
really
you got
cool.
a polar bear, a werewolf, and the Monkey King. So I mean, they all have a really good.
Who do you think, if we had to do popularity wise, who you think gets in?
Warwick.
Yeah,
As far as the game, yeah. Overall, I probably would go with Wukong.
I would too. But yeah,
But if you're talking about just League of Legends, yeah, will work.
but any one of those three would be really cool to be
Yeah.
to have them in the game.
I'd be happy with either.
Because I feel like they all represent very different fighting styles.
Yeah.
Like I could see Warwick being the rush down person.
Right.
I could see Volibear having some mixes of like some slower attacks that can give you like, you know, if you time it and stuff like that, you could really get a lot out of him. Like he feels like I think Volibear probably has the most work, and I think Wukong would probably be the most new person friendly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can
He has
see
a
that.
little reach with the staff, and he can like rush you down and stuff.
Some flips and stuff, some
Yeah,
weird
he
stuff.
He'd be flying with Nimbus and shit. I don't know, some cool
Oh yeah,
shit.
you got
like that.
well, you already have a bunch of material to work for him just based
Yeah.
on him being the Monkey King. So
Yeah.
Zaya.
I don't think we see her without Rakan, and I think if we were to get one of or the other, I think it'd be more Rakan than Zaya.
yeah.
oh yeah.
Xerath probably not.
Probably not.
Xin Shao is a good chance.
Or we
Like Zen Shao would
we
make-
might have the first 4 rows of like I don't know, they could do it. York probably being the least likely out of those.
I
But
think
yes.
you see Yone instead of Yas.
You think so?
If you
Because
if
he's
you want to go through your Ruin King theory,
yeah.
I think you see Yone before you see Yasuo.
Yeah.
But he's so much more popular than
I don't know. I think they're pretty close.
think so?
Yone
think
just
Yone's
hasn't been
just-
as
he's just
long.
new.
Yeah, he's just newer.
But yeah, I think
Okay.
but we saying Jin Shao, you lock it in?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah,
Xin Zhao
Xin
would
Shao's
make
in
Okay,
it.
lock it in. Yoni, Yasuo, maybe. York, probably a little too hard to do.
I think he'd be fun to play though. Yumi, you not don't even.
Oh,
think
you
about it.
mean no? Fuck
Zach's probably in it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think Zach makes it in. I think Zach's really cool
Yeah.
for that game. Like he has
a
some
big stretchy goo guy. Oh yeah,
and then the ball stuff and all the other weird stuff.
It's
you can
fucking
do.
Flubber.
Flubber.
Fighting against
He's
Flubber.
definitely getting in.
And if Robin Williams was alive, he'd be the voice actor.
Bro, why'd
for
you
him.
say that? You didn't have to do that. Why'd you do that?
I mean,
Trying to bring me down?
am I wrong?
No, you're probably right.
It's been what 20 years.
It's not been that long.
Since
If it's
Flubber,
not-
yeah, sure.
yeah, since Flubber.
Well, how long has it been since?
That's
not 20 years.
All right, we got Zed here, and I don't want to spend any more time on that subject. Zed probably.
We'll look it up later.
Zed out of the ninjas probably has a really good
I'm
shot.
curious now.
Yeah, I know.
I think Akali and Zed probably have the highest out of
If they're gonna do ninjas, I think Akali and Zed.
Oh, yeah, Kali, Zed, and Shen.
Yeah.
Probably Kali and Zed. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're probably more popular.
I would love to see.
Ziggs, I think you see Ziggs in the same regard as Heimerdinger. Like I
Like a
think you
Zona?
see like one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't think you see both.
And you might just see both of them in the shop.
You right?
They both might just be managing the shop. You're going to skip past Zillion.
No, I didn't
You
mean
gonna
to.
finish the rest of them because there's no more. There's no more characters.
Is there a part you want to do? Part 2?
Okay, we'll do part.
Did we say the last for the rest?
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
we'll
say
say,
those
we'll say
three.
the last 3 for part.
No, so we got Zillion.
Zillion is a cool person, but
I wouldn't be surprised if he's in it though. Actually, I would be surprised. He's not
I think
super
he's gonna be in the
popular.
background of somebody of
Yeah,
stage.
yeah, you're right. He's not.
I think that.
Now I'm thinking about it, he's not going to be in it.
I'm hoping that they have a really in-depth story, and I think a lot of these characters will just be in the story. I think it's all,
Not as fighters, but just as
Yeah.
as like talking heads. I don't think we see Zoe.
I think we might see Zyra.
I
Zyra might make it.
I can
could
see a
make it.
world where Zyra's in it.
I just think that
She kind of be like.
I don't think you use her plants at all.
no. You just
She could be like. She's her roots like Omega Red.
Oh yes, definitely. 'Cause
I think
was
she
thinking
uses
about-
vine, like in the just in the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
vines as weapons.
Right.
Yeah, but not you don't need to do all the plants and all that stuff. You do that with like supers, or you do it for like visual stuff.
Thematically, she will look good and different. Yeah, I can see that.
Is that what you said? She look good.
No, but like she will look good. I'm saying like she's.
I'm messing with you.
I mean, she does, but
What'd you say
That's not
about?
what I meant,
What'd you say
though.
about Aurelia? The blades can come on you.
yeah, they can come. They can come on you. I won't. They can.
Well, I know we've covered all the characters, but before we slide out, you know, what do you want gameplay wise? Like I know we've seen some previews of what we believe to be MVC style gameplay. I think it is. Zach thinks it is. Whatever.
I don't. To be honest with you, be completely honest, I don't want it to be a tag game. And you want to know why?
Why?
Because I'm never good at it.
You don't want because you don't want no TODs. Is what you don't want.
What is that?
Touch of death.
Oh yeah, like I can never. I've never been good at calling the assist out at the right time well, I don't know.
You beat that one kid at the casino in Marvel's Capcom 2.
It's true, I did.
You beat that kid.
No, I didn't. He was the same age.
No, you know what I mean. Like you beat the other person. Y'all, both of y'all was teens.
Yeah. I don't know. I can get used to it.
I recall one time you beat somebody.
First of all,
He's won many a match.
I've won countless matches. Okay.
Okay.
There was at one point that I was actually pretty dang good in MVC2 arcade. All right, I was in the zone. Okay.
Ran through the whole arcade mode.
By yourself.
and then I beat
Against
some other
nobody
people.
else.
I beat some other people. Okay.
I
beat some other people.
You don't win in training mode, right?
There are winners.
You can win in training
When
mode.
you figure out new combos, that's a win.
You can win in training mode.
All right.
But yeah, as far as like gameplay mechanics or things that you would like to see or not see, like
This is gonna sound really bad, but I really want to see skins, and I know it's gonna be really bad because it's gonna be microtransaction at the ass. But I really think that they could do a lot with those skins.
Well, I mean, the skin thing for Riot, I think has become sort of a barometer on like, are you guys do you like this? Like,
Well, so like here's the thing.
I'm okay with it.
You probably aren't going to get Project L2. I don't think.
I mean,
So I think the way that they do it is that they release it like League of Legends. They release champions every so often, and they supplement the development costs with the skins.
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic idea. I honestly,
I'm all for it because you're not forced to buy them.
No, they don't break the game. They don't give any advantage, and you are supporting
A game that you like.
Yeah. Now, I know it's going to be a $60, maybe $70 drop or whatever when it comes out.
Think so?
I think it would be really cool if it did the League of Legends model completely.
I don't know if we get
I think it's
absolutely
$40.
free.
Because Killer Instinct,
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it's free because Valorant's free.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All their games are free. So well, except for Rune King's not
Rune
free.
King and that weird mobile game.
But there's no
That's not free?
microtransactions in Rune King.
no,
That's true.
Yeah, that's right. There's no microtransactions in that
But
game.
they may not be
And it's only-
microtransactions this one, but they probably will be.
I mean, you're gonna
And you got Legendary Terror is free.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of microtransactions as far as like cosmetics. You
But
can't.
also, here's the thing too. I think they probably put a lot more money into this game than they have those other games.
Valorant.
Ah, yeah, you're right, Valorant.
I say Valorant was built from the ground up as well.
Yeah, that's
that's
essentially a AAA game.
But they also charging out the ass for some of those cosmetics too.
Well, if it's give and take, you don't have to buy them.
That's true.
Think
I'm saying,
about all the skins.
Well, here's the thing though. Would you rather pay the upfront cost to get cheaper DLC down the line?
I don't think it gets cheaper. I think them having a upfront cost changes nothing about how much cosmetics cost.
I think it does.
You think so?
It doesn't have to be, but I think it would.
I think in theory
they-
it
I
think-
should.
I think the
it
reason-
should.
Right, that's what I mean. It should.
I don't think they care about none of that.
I think the reason Valorant prices are so high for their cosmetics because you got to think Valorant and League of Legends are essentially the same business model.
Right?
But I think the reason for the price of the Valorant skin so high is because that's how Counter Strike
Go.
is.
Yeah, you're right.
So it was a easy correlation. Like how much are like good knives? Well, they're like this much, so we'll go with
People
this.
are willing to pay this much for
Yeah.
it. So we'll do
and
it that
I
way.
think you're going to see that with Project
And there's
L.
less skins.
That's true too. I think I would in my version of this world, right? This is what happens with Project L. It comes out and it drops and it has, let's say, 20 characters and it's free. And you could buy season passes and you do it like a battle pass or something like that. But then if you want to just buy skins, you can too. I think that there is a way for this game to be free. If it's not, I completely understand, and I fully expect it not to be. But I think there's a way to do the League of Legends model with the fighting game, and I think that it's because
And it needs to be cross play.
Yeah. Most
I'm not
definitely.
even trying to hear nothing else but cross platform.
And your account should be cross platform.
Yes, but standard. Please, that should
If
be
I
the
buy a
standard
skin
from
on
now
the PlayStation 5, I should be able to
No
use it
questions
on the
asked.
PC and
Exactly.
Xbox.
Pretty much at this stage in the game with all games, if it's not like that, you're wasting my time.
Exactly. It's just an excuse.
It is 100% an
And
excuse.
a lot of
can
times
do
it doesn't affect anybody. But there's a lot of us that have multiple systems and play multiple different ways.
Well, there's no reason not to do it.
Especially if the game's cross-platform, progression needs to be cross-platform.
Exactly.
Because all you got to do is tie it to an account.
Right.
You tie it to an
Tie it
account.
to your Riot account, and tie your Sony account to your Riot account, and boom. There you
I
go.
mean, which I think, no, you ain't done because they don't have any console games yet. But you are tying your Riot account has like your Runeterra and it has your Valorant. Like it has all of those things together. We're wasting time if we don't do it with Project Hell. This has been this is Riot standard at this point.
Yeah.
So, but it's a game I'm looking forward to, and I think it's a game that'll bring me back into fighting games.
It's got a lot
I
of,
play fighting games now. I don't play them like I used to.
Let's go. You
I
got
don't
burned trying to play Mortal Kombat doubles.
Yeah, he went to CEO, which is happening right now. Good luck to everybody from.
That's not what
over
burned
here.
me.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was
You don't
pretty much
wanna
the
admit it,
beginning.
but-
I remember that too.
that
I
was
remember how
it.
he said he was like, it burned
I think
me.
the last fighting game that really went deep on was Persona. The Persona.
I forgot
Arena
about
game.
that.
You played that a lot?
Yeah.
Me and Jonathan played the fuck
Yeah,
out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
We all got it the day it came out. You didn't though.
No, but me and Jonathan played it the longest and the most, and we just after that I kind of just stopped playing.
I don't
And
remember
see,
that.
I was burned out before we even got that because the only person in this store who's not gonna be burned out is gonna be Jonathan. We played Blaze Blue so much.
Because
I
I was
beating the
all
shit
for
out of
that.
Yeah, because it was like, bro, we would play Blaze Blue. It'd be 3:00 in the morning. I'd be like, hey man, I work at like 1 p.m., but like you got to get up at like a regular time. And he'd be like, I guess if you quit now, go to bed. I'd be like, yeah, go to sleep.
Need some sleep, but that's what he said. Like he'll play all night if you don't say anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by the time that Persona Arena came out,
Which was
like,
a bad thing for me and him because I was the same way. I'll just keep playing.
I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'll be okay.
That's the problem for
future.
tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. Which I hope Project L creates that problem for us again. That is a problem I will welcome.
Well, it's a lot easier now. I mean, you don't have to you don't have to be fully awake when you're at the shop. I'm saying you don't have to be 100%.
No, you do.
You can slide in with a good 60-70%.
God, it sounds awful.
Does
But
sound awful.
before we conclude gameplay mechanics, one thing that I hope the ease of lobbies that they've done with League and Valorant, like I don't want to see none of the weird stuff that these other games do for their online lobbies. Like I understand you got to put some sort of rank system and all that stuff. Just let me hit rank and it goes and it finds somebody in my similar rank to make me fight. Don't do all of this. Go stand next to the arcade machine. Like, bro, we don't need any of that. I get it what you're trying to do, but you're wasting everybody's time. Let me do custom player lobby so I can invite me and my friends.
Spectating mode.
With a spectator mode.
Not just
Even
cards
if
hitting
I
each
come into the lobby after the match is starting,
Yeah.
just let me watch. It's not that hard. You got to be able to figure this stuff out at this stage, right? So we need that, right? We need to be able to easily invite and find our rooms of our friends.
Yeah, don't make it a fucking chore.
Dude,
what
like-
was the last game we played that was just-
Virtual fighter.
That's right.
Yeah. Don't make it an adventure to just try to play with people. Okay.
That was a fucking nightmare.
Nightmare, right?
And I actually enjoyed that game.
And don't do anything. Like if you join the room after the fight is started, I don't want to see cars bumping. I want to see them cars banging.
I can understand that. The games don't last so long. You can wait 2 minutes.
I want to
I don't want to
see.
see no cards bumping. I want to
wanna see
see
cards.
people fighting.
At least if nothing else, right? Show me health meters. You can do me that, right? I can't see who winning. Bro, Mortal Kombat, if you jump into a room in Mortal Kombat, you're watching them fight as soon as you jump in. And there's no lag on the people that's competing.
All right. Sure.
Yeah,
It's
Zach.
2020. It's 2025.
It's
when this game-
2020.
2025 when this game comes out. It's
Yeah.
21, right?
Are you
now.
a person?
That's what,
Are you just a character?
I was just getting into it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah,
Definitely, let us know what your thoughts are. Who you think should make it? Who you don't think should make it?
Gameplay mechanics you
How
think it should
stupid
be?
we are for thinking the way that we do.
Not me, though.
All of it.
Not me, though.
Let us know, especially him. Let him know.
I'm the greatest. I don't even know what we're doing, but I'm the greatest.
catch us on social media at Engage Gaming Mob on Twitter, Engage Gaming Mobile, everywhere else. If you have questions or want to send us comments or let us know what you want us to do next, send us an email at winnersdon'tusedrugs@engagegamingmobile.com. All that will be in the description for the YouTube video.
Please tell us how audio, video, everything is.
Yes. This is a work in progress for us. And we need to know how good it sounds, how bad it sounds, because
we have 3 different things recording right now.
Oh yeah,
and I don't know if it's going to
I
work.
feel really bad for Zach for having to put all this shit together.
Especially when I realized halfway through it that Steven was muted.
I was muted.
No, you weren't.
No.
messing with
That would
you.
have been like the greatest thing ever. It's going up the way it is, just like that. I need people to know.
Nah. But appreciate everybody hanging out with us. We'll see you later. Peace.
Bye. All right.
Crossover combination.